Welcome, everybody, to the Journeymen Lounge podcast.
You better be praying to God because, you're 14 and losses in a row. You're going to need Jesus.
Am I wrong?
I thought you were pretty wrong, yeah.
All right. Welcome, Journeymen Lounge podcast listeners. This is your host, Bobby, and to my right is...
Woj.
And to my left is...
Ryan.
We are at an away game, essentially. We're here at the Casa de Lonhart, filming. So we don't do this all too often. Usually we're at Woj's crib of masterpiece.
I mean, do you want to mention that our most viewed episode has taken place
Isn't
here?
that weird? Yeah. And I think it's because the cat walked into frame. There has to be, no real reason because the content itself wasn't, we're talking
What
football.
are you talking about? It's great.
It's great content, but it was nothing that, we hit out jam after jam after jam.
It was unfortunately without Ryan.
It was just the duo.
So
we're happy to have Ryan here. So he actually just got done golfing down the street about 10 minutes away.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, I did. I went to Highland Woods golf course in...
Okay, there's a big delay there.
So let's get to it.
I had some phlegm.
Let's get
Mr. Observer
Went
over
to
here.
Highland Woods. It's kind of a shit show to start. I got there early, actually, 25 minutes early.
Can I just point out, that's not
That's
early.
the standard, yeah.
That's
early.
No.
That's normal.
That's normal.
It's
You're
fine.
crazy,
You
man.
can get there 10 minutes before you're fine.
That's rushing.
How's that rushing? I thought
Dude.
That is rushing. I like to get there at least 30 to 45 minutes.
It takes me 2 minutes to walk up to the place to check in, and then another minute to get to the tee box. And
So we're down to
then
7.
I have 7 minutes to stand there and do whatever I want.
You just stand it. You
No,
stretch.
I do, but stretching 7 minutes is plenty of time.
Okay, no.
Plenty
So
of time.
I think 30 to 45, and let me explain why that is. First, you have to go into the golf clubhouse, get yourself checked in, pay the green fees, get your cart key. Then you have to drive all the way back to your car, wherever it may be.
No, see,
And
I
then-
bring
no,
my bag with me to
No.
to the thing.
If you can, you drive. You always take your cart back to your car. Why bring your bag if you don't have to?
It saves time.
all
Hug
right.
that mug a little bit.
But then after that, I put on my shoes, my golf shoes. I get myself kind of mentally prepared.
Okay.
Load up the cart because I have cigars, drinks, and other stuff. You just
Got a
gotta
whole bar
pile
cart,
in.
yeah.
Bar cart. Then you grab your partner, and then from there you have to warm up a little bit, stretch and putt around a little bit, chip. And then after about 30, 40 minutes, you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna split the difference with you. I'd say about 35 is enough time. Now, I think it's depending on the situation. Ryan's doing a solo round, so it is
That's
a little bit more.
different, yeah.
If you're doing,
With a
around
group, yeah.
with the boys, or you got something going on, a tournament annual thing, you're gonna obviously get there a lot more. You wouldn't show up to a tournament. Hypothetically, what time would you show up to a tournament if hey, we're gonna play?
If it was a scramble at Schaumburg. I've been in a few tournaments.
I don't know, probably 20 minutes before, honestly. I don't need that much time.
No.
My goal usually is 15 minutes before, 20 at most. I don't need a lot of time. You guys are taking all these extra steps. Here's what you do to save time right away.
Well, and now, whoa.
Boom.
What if you need to use the restroom? I have a few friends that definitely use the facilities the moment
Don't
they
have
get
to
there.
do it one before I went, one before I left
hey,
my
that's
house.
preparation. Okay, cutting down on that.
When I get off the car, put my golf shoes on in the parking lot. Boom, right there, they're on, ready to go. Bring the bag with you to the fucking thing. Play the thing, get the cart. That takes 5 minutes, all of that.
5 minutes?
Maybe.
I want to get you a telestrator for Christmas. So you can go, all right, boom. And you get your shoes on. Here's a bunny ears, and then go over here. And
I don't hit
Madness.
hit the chipping green or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't.
You don't like to
mind.
warm up putting around. That's not your thing.
I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. But
Can I ask a
just
question?
don't.
How good are you at putting?
I'm pretty decent.
Okay.
I don't know.
I suck at putting, so if I can get a couple
it's
putts
one of the better
in-
parts of my game. I don't usually have to practice the
Okay.
putting.
I would just say that it feels good to warm up, but I agree that I don't want to be super warmed up. We also mentioned, and Bobby went to Medina earlier, there's a historic part. There's a touring of the clubhouse that you kind of do, a museum.
It's beautiful.
So it's going to add, what time did you get to that Medina? 2 hours before?
I
or
was
something?
an hour and a half, hour 45 before, but like I said, we were able to tour. He got me access to a lot of different places within the whole grounds.
Uh-huh.
We went to the driving range beforehand for 20, 30 minutes, knocked it around. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, if I was gonna go like to the range or something, but then again, I also don't like. I mean, I like warming.
You don't
up,
like to over prepare. I get it.
but I don't like to waste some swings either. I don't know.
That's
like,
fair.
I don't get too tired. Like, I mean, not that like golfing is like extremely tiring. I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Fair.
So how'd you shoot overall today?
97, solid.
You were kind of saying before the pod though.
Could have been better.
Kind of like Ryan's
A few blow up holes.
Ryan's story of the season, kind
Yeah,
of.
3 blow up holes.
Couple bad blow up holes. Otherwise, you're shooting perfect. 90.
Yeah,
low
pretty
90s.
good. And mostly like if 5 or 6 on most of the holes, other than those few blow up holes. And so,
Yeah.
This scene's fucking good.
oh
Sorry.
yeah,
We have
We're watching-
sex drive on in the
Yeah.
background. We just muted it, but yeah, we're at a fun one.
I want some purple.
Yeah. All right. So Ryan, can you? Let's set a realistic goal. Can you get under 93? I'm gonna set the line at 92 and a half.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
93 and a half. Sorry.
Sure.
Is that doable for the end of the year?
I hope so. I mean, I got a 92 last year, so
Okay, so that's doable. I'm gonna set because we're gonna play a couple times for Bobby's bachelor party. Now, granted, we might play some, type of games and
We're
stuff
gonna
like
have
that.
some fun with
But
it.
I think we'll at least try and get out at least once more. I'm gonna shoot for 91. 90. I'm gonna say
You?
90. Yeah, I'm gonna say 90.
No, 80, 88 I'd put you at.
I'll say 88 is a pretty good round, but like I would say the consistency has definitely gone down, which have seen the trajectory in the game.
Bullshit, your iron game has never been better.
For sure, but the putting game has taken a turn
For the worse. Yes, it has.
Yeah, I've been blasting shit just like Happy Gilmore in the fucking one scene.
Yeah, just having fun.
Um,
Kind of leads us right to it.
well, what do you got as your projected score? Because you're going to go out a couple more times. What would you think you can get to ultimately this season? Lowest round of the season.
I want to say 85.
85. I'll give you 85.
I think 80. Anything below that would be just cherry
Sure.
on top. But I've already gotten under 85, I think, once.
Uh-huh.
But that I think, like I said, I had a birdie and a ton of pars,
Right.
ride that out. Am I coming in weak?
No, you're good, man.
All right, cool.
Just talk like a normal
I'm talking like a
person.
normal person.
Like,
Yes.
exactly right there.
Normal. Yeah.
Any other cues, questions, concerns from the round?
No, I played Cantigny with my brother
Mhm.
real quick. I just want to drop that in. It was like 98 degrees out. It was that Monday. Humidity through the roof. Had a great front nine. Had the worst back nine I've ever had in years. But front nine, I was like shooting a 41. Back nine, like 51.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
rough.
I had a few blow up holes and it just all fell apart. So
Ryan, I mean, you golf with Random. How is
Yes.
that?
golf with this Asian guy named
Alisan.
Lee San.
Oh,
I thought he said Lisa. And I was like, Lisa? And he's like, no, Lee San. I'm like, like Roxanne San. Lee San.
Omaha.
He said he was from China. He pretty much moved here when I was born. He's like,
Oh, shit. We got
36
the
years ago. I'm like,
yeah, we
oh,
got Kitty in the background.
We also, have our mascot,
Addie. Yeah,
Maddie.
our mascot.
Maddie or Maddie?
Addie.
Addie.
She's a calico.
Look,
short
she's
hair.
checking out the equipment right now.
Yeah.
Come on, get in frame. We'll
She
boost
will.
our views. So, did you feel like you said kind of wasn't the greatest? Didn't feel the greatest round.
No, it was like, it was like ups and downs, It was fun, but it was a beautiful day.
Yeah, you
So,
couldn't ask for a better day.
Yeah, it was just, I didn't think I was going to be able to golf this couple days at all because of the rain, but
We're good, man.
ended up not being too bad yesterday, so it didn't rain really today. So I got lucky. It was fun.
All right, moving on. Next topic.
We're talking about Happy Gilmore 2. I know
Oh,
we're
I've
on the golf
been
parade. I want to talk about this. Now, Woj brought this up, I think, maybe in a conversation, and we're going to just go right into it. This isn't a movie review, just our take. But
We're gonna
when
talk
you do
about it.
It's a
see
little review.
We're gonna talk about it.
a
We're
little
gonna talk
review.
about
I'm
it.
just saying, doing a sequel that's so far out from the original, I think automatically puts a stress on it to try to, be as goofy, sensical, and it just usually never meets the mark.
May I elaborate?
You could,
okay?
please.
So my underwear is showing. Sorry.
That's okay.
Giving the ladies a show. Our one viewer. I'm just kidding.
Our one viewer. Yeah, I don't think we have female.
Who
You know
knows?
what? Put a comment if you're a female and you actually subscribe. I'd
All right.
be curious.
But what my
mom's
feelings
gonna
are
say hi.
my feelings are well known though about the sequels coming out so far outside of the original release, and I think you can go in two lanes. I think you can go in a almost somewhat like shot for shot remake where you're basically doing the same gags and you're going for, hey man, this was so great the first time, let's do it again. And a lot of people, I think, will like throw out a sequel where you think it was like kind of the same, but like people were still like, oh, it was really great. Like
Rush Hour 2.
Rush
Awesome,
Hour
though.
2.
Yeah.
Somewhat similar gags, right? Same type of playing into it. Great. Wish I could pull up more examples. But I'm just saying, like, there's that lane, and then there's the other lane where you go completely, like, different plot, different story. You're trying to go down a different path. I prefer those latter movies. I like something where it's different. It's a different plot. I get that they're gonna use some of the same characters, but I like when they use them in like different, ways and stuff like that. But the Happy Gilmore, you just said randomly, hey, it's out. Let's watch it and give our take.
Yeah,
right?
just some quick notes.
And I mean, were you guys really like exceptionally psyched to see this movie?
I kind of was. I was up for it. I was excited about it, yeah, because I thought, Happy Gilmore was hilarious, and I hope they brought back some of the cast. Now Carl Weathers passed, and they had to do a really
Carl
late
Weathers,
stage.
Joe Flaherty,
Yep,
Grandma, which was, I'll put it up in a sec, and then who's the last guy?
But no, more importantly, Carl
Mr.
Weathers
Hurley.
died really close to filming, and they already had a script together with him in it. So it was a lot of last-minute changes.
Mr. Larson.
Mr. Larson. Who's Mr. Hurley? That's from something.
That's from Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, he fights like a woman.
Some Chardonnays, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to give these guys some respect on their names,
Yeah,
though.
Joe
because
Flaherty.
I got Joe Flaherty, Mr. Larson.
Richard.
Yeah, what's...
We're going to do Francis Bay. That's who I couldn't think of his grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Richard Keel.
Yeah.
Jaws from Bond.
Yep.
Bob Barker is also up there as well. Of course. But I mean, like, to me, I wasn't exceptionally psyched to see this.
No.
To me, I was 100% in the mindset going into it, which is fine. But I go, this can't be good. It's very tough to make. This movie is so beloved, and there you go, that I don't see how you can outperform the original. Maybe.
Right.
Ryan, is that similar?
Yeah, we said it last week. And I don't know if we had it on the pod or not, but yeah, I was like, it's probably not going to. It looks bad. I'm like, it looks bad. Like, it's not going to be good. Like, the track record of comedies that come out so long after the first one is usually not good. And Happy Gilmore is just a classic, and it's like one of my favorite movies. So I was just.
What's up?
You want to pull this? You've been messing with that cord.
Oh, we're good, man. Go ahead, Ryan.
So I was just thinking, it's probably not going to be good. Man. Like I'm like, do I want to see it? Yes, but like I was like, I think it's going to be pretty bad.
Sure. You going into it, I have that feeling, but I can always be wrong. I will definitely say that. In this context, I'll give my review and then elaborate right here. I wish I had 2 more arms and 2 more hands so I could give that movie 4 thumbs down.
Oh, wow.
That was the biggest piece of garbage. I mean, let's just do initial reviews, Bobby. How'd you like it?
I thought...
Shot out of cannon.
It's okay.
Okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Frank. Yeah, exactly.
I kind of agree more with Bobby, actually. I thought it was okay. Like, I wouldn't say it's good. It's not good. But I was expecting it to be, like, horrible.
So
it was somewhat slightly above my at times was good, but other times I was kind of like, what the hell are they doing? Like,
too many
very
of the
mixed
callback.
bag.
Yeah.
Well, and I could get into why.
Well, let's do a very quick synopsis, though. It's Happy Gilmore now is out of money. Daughter needs to go to a
He killed his wife on one of his
school,
drives.
Kills Julie Bowen in the first 2 minutes.
That was
and
insane.
Now it's him with his 5 kids. And
He's just
he
getting
has
in
to
trouble
get back into golf, which you already knew the plot.
Well, he stopped golfing because he killed her. He was like devastated.
Sure,
So
and he became an alcoholic. And
But before that, he turned out that Happy actually had won like 6 championships,
5 or 6.
Yeah.
6 Masters or whatever. So he's actually that was kind of that part I liked, where it was like before they, killed her off Julie Bowen.
Right. But I mean. And then he gets the money and he wins in the end, all this good stuff.
Well, it's kind of like the whole thing is like him. This like kind of like the live golf versus the the PGA.
Right, it was a
It's
total
it's like
play on
this,
that.
This golf league against the more traditional golf league, and Happy's with the traditional golf league, and
they go 5v5,
and he's getting and throughout the whole movie, he's an alcoholic who's like he hides his booze and all these different.
Yeah,
things.
that was funny. Any type of like thing in the house was
He started drinking
flask.
because he killed his wife or whatever. That was like a big part of it.
Sure.
But yeah, the whole so that's kind of, the drinking part is like more of a part of it.
Okay, so real quick for mine, the callbacks, I thought they were just too frequent, too often. Like it's good to throw some of those, previous humors, the previous, bits, throw it back in there, but sparingly, not just constantly one after another. But I'll say this: Will Zalatoris, his performance as the blonde hair kid who used to be his caddy, because they look alike, and then Scotty Scheffler, I thought those two guys knocked it out of the park for their cameo, their appearance in it.
I definitely like certain aspects of the movie. It wasn't like a unwatchable piece of shit. But in terms of,
you said 4 thumbs down. That's pretty.
Because it's literally,
Russian Judge.
I watched it and I go, okay, like I watched it for the sake of going like, hey, I can watch it. But, having 2 or 3, honestly, on my one hand, I could count probably under 5 things that I was like, I genuinely like that about the movie. The Will Zlatoris thing being the extension of his caddy. Like, hey, I grew up, motherfucker. Like, I love that, man. That was great. I even like the, John Daly part as, like, this kind of old crazy dude who's, like, living in his garage now. And they're like, all right, he's part of the family. But, yo, don't let Uncle John sleep on my bed, type of shit. That's great. There was just so many other horrific things that came through. Oh, the last thing I would say is I like the Shooter Happy team up of, like, now they're
called that
doing better. Yes, you did. But I just don't understand the tremendous amount of callbacks. And then the plot to me is like, I think people called that 25 years ago or whenever fucking Happy Gilmore came out. You're like, what if he ran out of money and now he's got to get back into golf? Like, it was almost too much. Like, hey, that's the plot. Like, you couldn't have maybe jumped in like one of your sons is.
That's what I was hoping they were going to go. Like one of his sons, he taught him how to do the perfect slap shot, like his dad taught him.
Or maybe he's like, I want to be more traditional. I'm not going to do your stupid slap shot. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I think it was just the plot was too obvious, and then to me,
John Daly is funny as shit though.
Julie Bowen, I was like, when she got back, it was the number one thing for me because so many times you see in the sequels the lead actress or a lead actor gets replaced. You're not replacing Happy Gilmore. He's coming back. But I was waiting for them to not bring back Julie Bowen. Then they bring her back, and all she is in, like, the dream scenes and, bullshit like that. I'm like, man, why'd you kill her off? She's so much better live in person, like, playing off. Like, I just think they had great chemistry in the first one. And, like, keep playing on that. That would have made it better for me. But go ahead, Ryan.
Agreed. No, I think there was definitely too many callbacks, as Bobby said. Like, sometimes they worked, like, a couple times, but then other times it was like, hey, guys, remember what we did in the first one?
Dude, exact
We're
picture,
doing it again.
exact scene coming up beforehand.
Well, I don't even mind them flashing back with the scene from the first movie. That's whatever. That's okay. But, like, just some of them are just, like, it's, like, too on the nose. And the thing that bothered me the most was, hey, remember the character from the first movie? This is his son. They did it 3 times. 3 characters.
Okay, so Larson. Characters I didn't like was Eminem.
Eminem as the guy.
I didn't like the caddy.
Joe Flaherty's son. That was.
I didn't like the waiter caddy. Yeah. I was like, he's not that funny. Whatever.
Yeah, the Eminem character made no sense, and he like gets eaten by alligators, and it's like he just dies, and everyone's like, "Yay!" Like, what the? It was so stupid. Like, remember my dad from the first movie? Well, I'm his son, and like they did it also with Richard Kiel
and Boban Marjanovic.
Boban, which was like okay, but like and then they would Chubbs. Like if you're gonna do,
why does Chubb's kid have a fake hand?
If you're gonna, I have the fake hand. I'm gonna break the fingers again.
You know what pissed me off even more so? Did you see the size of the fake hand?
Huge.
It was comically large, and I'm like, dude, what? You're playing into it, and then you're just making it like, look at the hand. It's like super big and funny.
If you were going to have a son of one of the characters, either do Chubbs or maybe do Boban. One or the other would probably be, like, it would be cringy, but it wouldn't be as bad.
Also, Chubbs was a fucking smooth talker type of guy, and you got, no offense, but like
wrong casting
Lavelle,
for him.
whatever the fuck his name
Huel.
is. Yeah, Huel from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, like that's not even close to the Chubbs character. Like he wasn't a guy. And again, if you're doing a basically same shot for shot, like hey, not shot for shot, but like hey, same
play,
character.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Why aren't you leaning into it? These guys are great. Like
I think you said killing off Julie Bowen was. I was like, really?
I have expected that, to be honest, because I was like, there has to be some type of tragedy.
Maybe later into the movie.
I thought, if anything, they were going to be separated or like,
divorced or something.
And they'll get back together at the end of the movie type of thing.
Sure.
You could go that
Or it was
route.
like, oh, Happy started drinking or maybe something and it caused them to break up and he stopped golfing or he got worse.
Right.
And then now it's the same thing. Okay, he needs money for whatever. But then along the way, like, she starts seeing the good in him again type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I did, like I said, that was fucked up.
So,
And then
I think some positive. Let's paint a little silver lining on this. They had incredible golfers on there from all different decades.
All of the golfers.
So that was just fun to see them in their in their place. Kelsey was in there as a waiter, but
I don't understand his role.
I don't understand. But it was just kind of fun for
just
all
being a dickhead for no reason.
being an asshole to be an asshole.
And
but
then Bad Bunny is.
there's too many cameos, so many cameos.
But I'm just saying, for having all the professional golfers like
there's
embrace it.
74 cameos.
The golfers were whatever. I mean, they couldn't really act, but it was cool.
No, but it was
a
cool.
couple of them joking back and forth. It's like, all right, that's cool.
The Scott Scheffler thing
But
was
hold on,
funny.
did you guys like Haley Joel Osment, the casting of him? I
Haley
thought that
Joel-
was way off.
I think Haley Joel Osment is good in whatever. I think he was fine.
He
but
literally played the same character in the Entourage movies. It just reminded me of the same
kind of a
thing.
dickish dude. But I mean, dude, and then I know Sandler and the Safdie kid is he's a grown man. Safdie guy is like they're friends. They did Uncut Gems and all these other movies and all this shit. But this guy and he gets fucking poison on his face and then he looks like a monster.
The villain is not like
It's
Shooter
just-
McGavin is also what makes Happy Gilmore 1 so good is the villain of the movie.
I didn't like his story arc
And-
on this one.
Well,
Shooter's like insane and
the insane thing was weird. I did call the teaming up thing. I think they should have leaned into it more, honestly. They kind of like half did it. It was like, if anything, he should have been like his new Chubbs, where he's like on the tour with him.
Or like
giving
helping him
advice,
focus, yeah.
kind of thing. I mean, it was kind of cool. He got to do that one hole, I guess, where he made it in the snow hole or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just like you said, the cameos though, was a lot too many.
Too much.
And they can't act. They're not actors. Like Travis Kelce was, I guess, okay, but like
even not having lines in it, dude. It's just like, dude, like.
like
Just to
Kelsey Plum is the
just
one.
to put somebody in there, Paige Sporanic is in there as like nice shot. It's
I'll say his daughters knew how to act. I thought they did a great
I
job.
think they were.
That was weird too. They're playing two different characters. And they look the exact same. I was like, are they related or something?
Wasn't one a
One's in the
One was
AA
AA and
meeting
the
and
other
one's
one's
his
his
actual daughter.
and okay, yeah.
Either way, there's too many cameos for you to every single 5-second frame. You're going, oh, there's another person. There's another
like
person.
Becky Lynch from WWE was in it, and she was fucking awful as the redheaded person on the
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
team
right.
at the end or whatever. And her golf swing was atrocious. She's supposed to be like a good golfer. You can't even swing a club.
I mean,
There was a parody of them like severing a tendon to do like an overhyped, swing
Yeah,
or over torqued.
Again, there's so much bad shit to talk about.
And what about
but
the last hole with that whole like pushing down on the thing? What do you guys think of that?
I think
remind
it would
me
be a
again?
very impossible putt.
The last, remember the
Oh, it's a
it's
circular.
up on the,
yeah.
like,
It's a turntable.
it looks like
it's
it looks
elevated.
like a cake almost, and they push
Yeah.
down on it and like
and it
Yeah,
can
the
the one
rotate.
guy like pushed down, held it down so the putt went in, and then when
Yeah.
Happy got his shot on there, but then he was like spinning it.
Yeah, see, so dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it was
Just,
ridiculous.
again, it was like a miniature golf course blown up, and there was one where they're driving jeeps,
500 yards.
Like-
jeeps through a fucking.
Oh yeah, and the forest in the way and
forest,
shit.
and I'm like-
I think like there were elements, like there was good ideas. Like I think that the whole live versus PGA thing, that's a good idea.
That's a good
It was
idea.
fine,
But
yeah.
you just over exaggerated. Just do it straight up. Play it straight. Like
Well, the
it-
idea is
it
they
could
didn't want to
work
do
fine.
it like a
But
little
that-
alteration, not what they did.
But
I
I'm
get-
saying like that going outside of PGA was something that wasn't done in the first one. It was amateur to PGA. Then you have PGA versus something. It's a natural progression.
Yeah, there was a lot more golf in it too.
And it's what's happening. I'm definitely more of a golf purist in that, like, when I see shit like that. Now, granted, I have said for years, I want to see a Happy Gilmore league where it's like on the Ocho or some shit where you're like, all right, so they're going to go up, they're going to do a beer bong, and then they're going to go.
Like your BAC can never go below a certain amount.
And it's like
That'd
a
be
crowd,
hilarious.
pumping in noise, and you're like trying to get, okay, I got to make this putt. You can pump up the crowd. You can do what Happy Gilmore did. When you take it that step far, I'm like, this is just, it's too ridiculous. Like, the shots, like, so CGI that it's like, oh my lord, dude.
I did enjoy the one scene where he's trying to learn to golf again when he goes to, like, the public course.
Yeah,
I thought that was decent. Like, he's kind of undercover.
Well, they had the good
Eric Andre was in it, and then the other two. I don't know the other two people.
One guy was from Please Don't Destroy. I wish I could remember.
I like
his name.
Eric Andre. I thought his character.
And
was
then
fun.
the chick was
Margaret Qualley.
Margaret Qualley. Yeah. They were fine. That was a good part of it, but
yeah, and then.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like you said, like they went from like that to he went back to the like.
Then he went to
the
Chubbs.
PGA event.
Oh,
when it was the PGA event, he was dominating it, and then he got drunk and fell out. But since the guy forfeited his spot, he got in, and then they have the matchup for the end, and like that was it. Like there could have been more, like you said, more tournaments or more
golf of any kind, like real golf.
Like, hey, and like you won $466,000, but you're getting fined $500,000. I don't know, like weird shit.
The last thing that last thought, Bobby, before I end this and put it up in a bow.
No, I think, like I said, I think there was a lot to be said that went well. I think some of the bits, some of the relationships, some of the dialogue worked, but the overall, I think, scheme of the movie fell apart. But I also thought that's due to the fact that Carl Weathers died really close to the actual filming of and like finalizing the movie. And I know that he had a big part of it, and they had to write a script quickly around it.
Lavelle Crawford is his name, I think.
Well, if I may interject, Chubb has already died in the first one, so what's he going to do?
He was going to have more of a role in the like dream sequence, and then like his son was going to have more of a role too. I didn't like the casting of his son, but there was going to be more of a storyline on that.
As much as I love Carl Weathers, he ain't saving this movie.
That's fair.
Okay, so good.
He's still in heaven, huh?
So, and when you said, "Hey, let's watch this movie again," I was not looking forward to it. I watched it, still fucking disappointed somehow.
I thought it was gonna be complete dog shit. I don't think it was complete dog shit.
Agreed. I think there's
a lot of dog shit.
There was like some redeeming things, but
not much. Yeah,
I'd probably give it like a C at best.
Yeah, I'm on the 1.9 if we're giving it a rating. It was
wow.
I will not watch it again. That's how bad it was.
Okay.
And we didn't even mention how they just had 4 of his sons who just like were the biggest, dumbest idiots of all time.
I did kind of laugh. I thought it was stupid.
I thought some of those dumb bits
I thought it was stupid, but I kind of laughed at the part where they all have the jobs. And they're all doing the thing where they're poking. Thing.
Like if you
it's kind of funny.
Did that one like callback, I think it would have worked. But you did 98 of them.
Yeah, you're right.
So knowing this,
that one worked for me.
And again, knowing that I still love the originals. Up in the folklore of like some of the greatest movies. I'm gonna shout out this guy.
Who's watching? I hope.
What a fucking idiot! Okay, on Facebook, his username is Tin Man Sam. This is what he wrote, and I'll put it up here for you guys as well. For Happy Gilmore 2, it was better than the original in every way. People seem to have forgotten that the original wasn't a good movie. It was just from a time we all loved. So if you bear in mind that this one came out now when everything sucks, it's actually pretty great. Pretty great.
Was it like 15?
I don't know, man. But
is that bait? Sometimes people have bait comments just to start a dialogue.
I really hope it is, because if you think that movie was in every way better than the original, you don't.
There's something wrong.
You don't know movies, man.
There's no fucking way.
Go back to watching, like Cars. And just only like cartoon shit, go for that, man, because you don't know shit about movies. But I wanted to shout that guy out because he was a fucking idiot. I mean, hate. I hate you. Going on.
That's ridiculous. What a terrible
take. So, Done with Happy Gilmore
Yes,
too.
bow on it.
I like Caddyshack 2 more than Caddyshack.
It reminded me definitely a lot of Caddyshack 2, where they just try to go bigger and beyond, or into what is it, infinity and beyond. There you go. Let's get into the movie album review. Sorry,
Yeah,
jumping guns.
Let's do it.
This was whose pick?
My pick. I kind of didn't know what to pick, honestly. So I was like, I like this one. Let's pick it.
caught him off guard, huh?
Watch the Throne, the collaborative album between
Deluxe
the
edition.
deluxe edition, the collaborative
Words.
use take two collaborative album between Jay-Z and Kanye West. It came out in August 8th of 2011. So I mean, you guys know a little bit about Jay-Z and Kanye, but obviously they're on the same record label, Rockefeller Records. Jay-Z, signed Kanye or whatever, and Kanye would make beats for Jay-Z. Jay-Z would go on his albums, they'd be on each other's albums.
Right.
So they finally were like, hey, let's do one together, and kind of like as a team. So pretty awesome at the time, pretty kind of a big deal.
I love the album cover. That's cool.
Cool album
that
cover.
gold run. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think obviously Kanye made most of the beats, or a good amount. I don't know.
Kanye, I think, was more featured than Jay-Z in this, like collectively.
It says there was 7 singles from this album. I only remember like 5 of them, but I'll just whatever. So I'm just gonna go over the track listing in general and just go from 1 to. We're doing the deluxe edition again, which has 16 tracks. So it starts off with No Church in the Wild, featuring Frank Ocean and The Dream. Then Lift Off, featuring Beyonce. Then N-word in Paris. I don't know how to say it. Sorry.
We don't say that word.
I'm saying I don't know how you want me to say it.
Just moving on. Just say something in Paris.
Something in Paris. Guys in Paris. Otis. Gotta Have It. New Day. That's My Bitch. Welcome to the Jungle. Who Gonna Stop Me? Murder to Excellence, Made in America featuring Frank Ocean, Why I Love You featuring Mr. Hudson, and they got the bonus tracks, Illest Motherfucker Alive, Ham, Primetime, and The Joy featuring Curtis Mayfield. So yeah, guys, thoughts on what's your experience with the album?
I want to point this out that I did the Elton John thing, and you guys were bitching about how long it was. This was an hour and 14. Just saying. Mine was like an hour and like 28.
Yours was like 2 hours.
It wasn't. It was not
Yes,
2
it
hours.
was.
It was not 2 hours.
It was 2 discs.
Let's just do a little.
Who cares
math
that it was
here.
2 discs? It doesn't
30
matter.
songs times 4 minutes a song.
It wasn't 4
is a
minutes a song.
120.
Dude, it was like 2 hours.
That is 2 hours.
Guarantee ya. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, fine. Well,
16
whatever. You have like 10 songs,
What's
and it's an
16
hour
times
14.
4? Half of that.
Right here. Right here.
I don't think you understand how time
I'm just
works.
saying, whatever.
But I will give my take of this album. This album was
I don't need you.
very frequently played in college.
I
Definitely.
was out of college by then, though. Probably.
Sure, but we're talking about me now. So
you're right. Sorry.
I was in
the other
college.
generation. Yep. Go ahead.
And it was frequently played though, because obviously like going into like high school into college, like Kanye was really at like the top of his fucking craft. He was the biggest guy out there, and so like it's an extension of that. But then as Ryan, we were kind of talking about, it is kind of the falling, like the begin of the descent. Kind of like this is great, and then some stuff starts to happen in the next subsequent years, and now Kanye in 2025 is doing just batshit things. So
Yeah.
I thought it was still just right up there with like the earlier Graduation shit. The stuff that he played before is just like, hey, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, it's like I think it's still good. It's a little more banger, I would say, bangerish. Like the beats are more. It's not.
These were definitely.
It's
played
not. It's not always as laid back as his earlier album.
These were definitely played in the bars a lot more.
Yeah.
college, for sure.
Bar and club
more like
scene, for sure.
club songs or more like party songs.
I didn't do no club.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just saying, like the first 3 we were like you had to have a couple of those.
Are you too good?
There's also like chill, like different, more soulful.
No, I didn't go to Medusa, Bobby.
No, actual clubs in the city. You never went to any of them?
Hey,
Fuck no.
I went to Medusa.
Yeah, I knew one of you was going to. You
I-
fucking.
It was
Mine-
the only spot around, all right?
Mine was it Zero Gravity at Medusa?
I went there
Zero
before.
Grit?
I went there.
Yeah.
I went to one of those fucking like foam shits. or
Home
whatever.
party,
Yeah.
sure. Why not, dude? The ladies
Ryan,
are crazy.
Are you trying to tell us you were a club kid?
Who
Well,
cares? You're 15 years old. And
We're gonna sidetrack.
you're
Like,
getting
it
your
sounds like we
grind
are.
on. Yeah.
The clubs.
Wear your
Generate-
Puma?
it's
Wear
a-
your Pumas?
Well, I don't
I
like
had,
Pumas.
no, I had the, what is it?
Did not do the
Missy
Pumas.
Elliott's.
I had my Jordans.
The Adidas. I did Jordan or Adidas.
This was like before you get into the bars. The clubs was like the minor leagues for the bars for me. It's like, hey, you learn the lay of the land, how to approach the ladies, how to dance with them. It was a
Yeah.
good spot to
Dude,
learn.
girls were just dancing. It was a good time. There was no
It
problems.
was a good time. So that way, when you got to the bar, to the show, you were ready to go.
I mean, that's why we have such levels of confidence that exude and just exceed just masculinity.
Yeah, because
Toxic
you
masculinity.
guys went to the minors. I was a major league debut.
Oh, you couldn't debut.
Numero
You were a
uno.
volleyball player. No one ever got hard for a volleyball player.
clip that.
I don't know what that. I don't know what that has to do with
No girls
anything.
ever like, ooh, you see him bump and set that? No, said no one.
Yeah, probably at some point. But moving on.
I'm just giving him shit. Sorry.
Anyway, Bobby,
That's it.
what did you have? When this album came out, did you have any experience with any of the songs or any?
There was a few of the songs definitely I've heard on the radio or in the
Back when
bars.
the radio was a thing.
But like I said, having listened to this entire album, there are some new tracks I really enjoyed. There's some that I didn't, but I love the collab of Jay-Z and Kanye. They both have a fun element to bring to any song, and they have their own delivery. So it made some of these great, and the beats. I thought the beats across the whole album, god damn, not bad.
it
Mostly
would've-
pretty good. A few
A few of them were just swings and misses,
Yeah.
but I'd say on the whole, it was very nice.
Also,
it would have been real rough if this was Kanye and Jay-Z with bad beats.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it would have been tough. Like they're producers at heart too. Like
real quick, by the way, Bobby, your Elton John, 2 hours 17 minutes. This album 1 hour 4
Okay,
minutes.
so I misspoke.
So you had
I
like
misspoke.
it's actually I typed in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know. He
average
showed
song.
me, and I was in denial. Okay, I was wrong. This album
Holy
still
shit!
beats.
Clip that.
This album still beats Jay-Z and Kanye, but continue.
All right, so into the listing of the.
Anyway,
I hope he subscribes.
Anyway, my experience real
Go ahead.
quick.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I had it. I bought this when it came out. I actually have it in my car right now.
Movie?
I've been
Album.
You
playing
should have brought it.
The album.
Oh.
I
Should
have
have
it.
brought the album in. It's all right.
Oh, well, I don't have the case though.
Oh, the case
I
is
have it like in
incredible.
the multi-case.
I gotcha.
So this was a good one for me. I listened to a lot in college.
Oh hell yeah.
Like going on road trips to like Northern or Illinois State, or like I think I was delivering pizzas at the time, so I'd always have CDs in my car, like changing them out, and this is one on the rotation. Just like a lot of bangers, just like great, like listening to like driving around music. And just like I don't know, I like this album a lot. Like I said, this is the last time for me that Kanye was like
relevant
and good. And he was like my favorite, so like that's kind of shitty, but unfortunately, it is what it is. As we watch this hilarious scene from Sex Drive,
we're kind of get distracted.
where he gets a boner to abstinence fair. It's pretty funny.
I mean, we're gonna do Sex Drive at some point.
Yeah,
we gotta stop
we're gonna-
giving all the scenes.
Yeah, stop. Yeah,
All right,
it's on.
so-
It's in the queue.
So
It's in
let's
the queue.
go through our
Let's do it.
thoughts on
Yep.
the songs, our grades.
Sure.
So we got No Church in the Wild to start off the album. It's featuring Frank Ocean in The Dream. And whoever wants to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna say dope song that was ruined by some experimental stuff at the end, and I don't understand how, for again, like the producers on this, like just the producers that are in the artist, like I don't get how they just allowed that to happen, especially on the intro
Are
song.
you talking about with the lion or tiger? And then
The very end, the last like 35 seconds.
Yeah, the come down for the.
They did that in a couple songs in this album, I noticed.
Right. Then
Yeah.
to me, I'm just like, again, especially in the intro, if you do it later into the album, I'm kind of almost like, all right, you're trying something different. I get that. But like the opening song, again, I thought was fantastic. And then it's like that last little bit, I'm like, okay, like you're leaving a bad taste in my mouth when I'm like, hey, we're good. We're off to a good start. It's not a banger, but it's a solid song to like get the people going, you know? Three.
I put this at 2 3/4. Like I said, I think that the lyrics itself are very prolific. I'm a Christian, so I kind of didn't like the idea of like them knocking faith, essentially, where, I did, like, the one lyric from this song specifically, Kanye was like, oh, but I did that Jesus album, so I'm good now. Like, it's like, don't know what you mean by that, but all right, So it just, I think there was a lot of conflicting messages, but the beat and some of the rap lyrics and the bars, they were good. Like, but to the end of it, I was like, what's going on? The last 30, 40 seconds, like, I was just like, what happened here? So yeah, 2 3/4.
Yeah.
What you got, Ryan?
I mean, this is one of those singles off the album.
no.
This is a 4.5, man. This is good. This is a good one. I mean, I don't think I would have chosen it to start. I think actually
You could have buried this in there.
I would
a
have
little
went with
bit.
the next one to start, but I think this is a good one. This is one of the. I would say this is one of the 3 singles 3 or 4 singles people probably remember most from this album.
Okay.
I just have
if
a
you
different
recall,
take.
also
Yeah.
it was in the trailer for the movie Safe House. I remember it from as well. But no, I like the bass, the riff or whatever, the guitar, and I thought the chorus is decent. The last part doesn't really bother me. I mean, I know what you guys are talking about, obviously, but I don't know.
It's just too experimental.
It was like 10 seconds. It was nothing.
Okay, so maybe I over-exaggerate a little bit with it, but like it is a thing where I'm like, again, just the mindset of the song is like flow guy, right? Gearing up for the song, gearing up for the album rather, and then you're just like, okay. It didn't ruin the song. I still give it a 3, which is, again, it's above, on my scale, but like, again, like I don't remember this song ever being like the song that I listened to the most off of this album. So
No, but it was when I said like one of the more
One of
ones
the
people
singles,
would
yeah.
know if you didn't listen to the album, they probably know this song.
okay, next one.
Lift Off,
yes.
featuring Beyonce. Now, I'll just start. It's a 5 for me.
5
I know
out
you're
of
probably
5,
like, what the fuck,
55 wins.
I love this one. This is like, when I think of this album, I probably think of this song the most.
Really?
Yeah. Well, for me, because I said I have like I have like memory, like nostalgia for it. Because like I said, I'd be driving around,
I be driving.
listening to it.
We be
and-
driving.
and especially, well, yeah. It's just like,
I know what you're gonna say.
yeah, especially when you're feeling good. This song just really, really kicks, man. It's got great like bass, and I love like the NASA and like the rocket sounds is cool incorporated with it, and they got the moon call lift off, whatever the announcement.
Yeah.
The
thing.
countdown, yeah.
Yeah, the keyboard and the drum kit just with the horns like hit so hard, and I love the Beyonce feature on this. Actually, I think she's good. Like in this limited capacity, I think she does a good job with the chorus, and I don't know.
Agreed.
It stands out to me. This one just stands out. It's like it's either my first or second favorite of the album.
I'll go 3.5, but I thought at times the like huge like ballad type like larger than life beat, like the lyrics didn't really live up to it, or like didn't kind of jive with it. So I was like, okay, it's a good song, like there's good elements with it, just here and there I was just kind of like, it's
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like their verses could have been more meaningful to match the intenseness of the beat and the chorus. I could see that.
This is also like, I will say, like as I just stated, I'm a flow guy. Like this was definitely one album where I'm like, oh, I'm commenting on the lyrics, and I'm commenting on like the build of the song, like to be like, how does the lyric, like not the lyrics, but like the title of the song, like how does that play in Lift Off? Like, is there a crescendo in it? And like it was kind of doing that.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
I also think this should have been the first song for me. I think this
Definitely.
I think for sure.
you're lifting off the album and lift. I don't know. It goes hand in hand.
Symbolism.
And writes itself.
Symbolism.
I give this one a 4. I thought it was really done well. I wouldn't do a banger yet. Like I said, there was some
Banger for me.
there was some elements of this that I really did enjoy. I think Beyonce did a great job with her, with her add-on. But I felt like just in the middle, like they're holding that. They're holding the changeover a little too long. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. If they could have shrunk that down just a little bit, it would have, I think, changed my mind to maybe 4 1/4 or something like that.
Yeah.
But good song. I like it.
What we got next?
We got Nice Guys in Paris.
Nice Guys in Paris. I like it.
It's 5 stars.
Oh.
I mean, this I put this is the definition of a banger. Like when you think of like a banger, the beat, like
Everything.
the lyric, the rap, like the sample with the Blades of Glory sample at the beginning and at the middle.
Perfect, perfect add-on.
Underrated movie.
It's again this is probably the one that most people would remember from this album. The biggest hit, I would say.
That's what I would say is like this is when I think of this album, like that song.
Well, I would usually think of this or Lift Off. I like Lift Off a lot. That's why personally. Okay. But yeah, this is, I understand most people would think of this.
Yeah, I would say a certified banger. And this is interesting because despite them using the word cray for crazy, which is one of my most hated words in the entire fucking world.
Cray.
Yeah, cray.
He's
that's cray. Terrible.
That shit cray, man.
Shut up.
I went to high school with a kid named Cray.
I'm not saying his name. I'm like a name.
No,
is
just
bad.
funny.
Saying the use of the word.
Use of that instead of crazy.
Girl, you so cray.
But it's still a certified banger for me. And then
absolute banger.
I love that sampling of Blades of Glory. One, I'm a Will Ferrell guy. Duh. And then two. And then two, it does play in very well. Like it definitely works within the song. Like it's like a quick reprieve. It gets you kind of like nobody knows what it means. You know what it means? It's provocative, and then you're right back into it.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, it fucking it works well within the song, which I think is very difficult to do when you're
dropping. Yeah, is very
when you're popping in either movie quotes or like scenes, other scenes. Yeah, it's tough to do, but I think it did it very well.
Definitely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Banger indeed. Incredible. This song, I could put this on repeat for like at least 4 or 5 times before I actually start to actually get pissed off about it. Yeah. Like this is something you could probably just keep running for a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. Next one is Otis.
This was
also a single off the album that was pretty popular. Now, personally for me, I never really liked this song that much.
Same.
I gave it a 3.5, but like I could maybe go lower, like a 3. I don't know, like the beat for me is too busy and too repetitive. Like it's kind of annoying, which is it's like got to, it just keeps repeating that.
I like the use of Otis, but I don't like how they executed it.
I like the beginning of it when they're like getting into it, but I don't like how it just keeps repeating that one part over and over. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But for me, this one, it does not work super well. It's kind of distracting me from when I'm trying to listen to the lyrics when I keep focusing on the beat part of it for me, I feel like.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of the more interesting and memorable beats and chorus with the Otis. Like that is Otis's like hook or whatever the fuck it is. So I think it's very interesting, but then again, this is kind of how a lot of lyrics like in this like non-bangers to me were just like, oh, it's like could have done better. You got Jay-Z and Kanye. I was kind of expecting up here, and you gave me down here. But I give it a 3.5. It's still, I think, good enough. It just is not. It's just not one that hits me right in the sweet spot.
So you like this more? You like this one more than No Church in the Wild?
Yes.
Interesting.
For me, this is a 2.5. I'm not saying a skip, but the repetitiveness, the refrain, it doesn't work for me. So it's not quite a skip, but it's not quite, it doesn't even meet the 3 mark for me. So
it's like it should be better. Like
yes,
like I know it holds a lot of weight to a lot of people, but to me, it's like it's
right.
Sure,
it's fine. Let's see. Next one is Got to Have It, I believe.
Got to have
Yeah,
it.
Gotta Have It.
Gotta Have It. I love this fucking song. This is a 5. This is a banger. It's again, this is one I frequently play on my playlists. I love the beat, the James Brown sample. Like this one, it worked for me. Like I don't think it was as overused as the Otis one. Or if they did, they used it better, I guess, for me. Or the beat worked better. It definitely pounds with the bass, and I love like the references, especially with Jay-Z says like the Ferris Bueller line.
Yeah, dude, there's a huge cultural reference to a lot of different movies and things going on.
They talk about where the Heat play, and then they mention LeBron and D Wade, and like him and Kanye are like just like trading off verses. It's almost like they're trying to like one up each other. It just works really well for me in this song. I think it's a 5 for me. It's a banger.
Certified banger. I mean, yeah. This is again. I have like 4 or 5 songs on this album that I'm for sure just like, yeah. I mean, these are upper echelon. This is how I like my Jay-Z, is that type of verse. And I mean, again, I definitely think that Kanye and Jay-Z are cooking up at least having a voice in the. I don't know like what the producing credits are on this, if they did their own shit completely or whatever, but it seems like they definitely like at least had an influence in it. I could see kind of both of their influence, like him on the Jay-Z in the verse and Kanye on the beat.
Love this one. Love this one. Lyrics go hard, and like you said, it was kind of like a back and forth, just great bars, great rhymes, and just it didn't let up, which I was happy about. Like it kept on being progressively, more to the point, and like speeding things up. I loved it. Great song.
The next one is New Day. This one's okay to me. It's kind of slower.
It's all right.
I don't like the woman's voice on the beat, really.
No, pass.
I don't, but like their lyrics in it or their verses, I kind of like somewhat. Like, so for me, it's like a 3. Like, it's okay. I could take it or leave it. Like, if I actually have to listen to it, like, I don't hate it, but would I skip it? Possibly, yeah. Like, it wouldn't definitely be a go-to by any means for me.
I thought this is definitely like a filler song. It was decent, but again, there's such an odd ending. Like this wasn't just like experimental. I just thought like it was so different that I thought an ad was starting. So to check my phone to go like, oh
That's
no, it's
good.
still the last 30 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever. So it's just like it's it's interesting, but it wasn't like off. I would say 2.53, some in that range, but like not a. Again, just like all right, next. What do we got next?
Same 2 3/4. Let's go. Next song.
Gotcha. Next one is That's My Bitch. Now, this one, it's about the same for me. I gave it a 3. I can maybe go like 3 1/4 depending on my mood with it. It's like a simple chorus, kind of stupid, but I don't know. The beat I like for the most part, but again, it doesn't like necessarily stand out. It's fine. It's like a 3 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally echo the same thing. 3, nothing stood out other than the beat, and yeah, I mean, I'm just like another filler song. Okay, next, let's get to the good stuff, right?
Well, yeah, and it started off. We kind of talked about it like on the outside on the deck. Like, it starts off like so good. Like the first like 5 songs are like all pretty good. Like 6 songs.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like the next like 4 to 5 are kind of like mid or worse than mid. And then by the end with the bonus tracks, it kind of ramps up.
Amps
again.
it right back up. Yeah, this one tree maybe just under, but it's okay. I actually, like I said, I think the lyrics save a little bit of it, but I'm good with Woj's thought. Filler. Let's go.
There's just so many better songs, and
Yep.
especially with the 2 of them on it, it's like a waste kind of. Like, it can be better, like you guys could do better. Like
You can, yeah.
You could do better.
Be better.
Be better.
the next one is Welcome to the Jungle, which is produced by Swiss Beats, which I don't really like him in this song. He's kind of annoying on it.
Yes.
For that reason, I gave it a 2.5, slightly below the other 2. I don't like the beat. He's annoying on it, and the chorus sucks. So 2.5.
All right, I went 3. I'd like when a rapper references like another song or their own lyric. I think Jay-Z mentioned one of his previous lyrics. I wish I pulled that up. But, overall fine song. And again, the thing that just is killing me on some of these, like it's just taking it down a full, at least half, 0.5 points from it is the weird shit at the end. Like just end the song in some circumstances. And I'm like, it's a better song. Like, to experiment on too many songs is like...
This is also end with the tiger thing again?
It ends with something weird at the end. Yeah, not like...
I don't know what
has
to do with it, but like I know that
what creative decisions
the
were
actual
made?
physical disc that I have for the album is like black, and it's like a tiger, like a leopard kind of print thing. So I'm wondering, clearly it has to be connected. And
I'm sure
I don't know
it is.
why I don't know why they did. They did that.
I'm just saying at this point, I think that's the third song that has like the experimental stuff, and in each case, I'm like, the song would be better without this. I don't mind that you take a chance on it, but then like do the majority. Like to me, it was like the first 3 minutes of a song is like, this, and then the last like 30 seconds is like, all right, we're just gonna fucking try and bounce a basketball around and do all this crazy shit. It's like, what are you doing? Like, do it throughout the song.
What are you doing?
Well, do it throughout the song so I can get a taste of it, other than ending on it. Like, you're leaving me just like, what the fuck are we doing?
I think there's a lot of potential to this song that really didn't come to fruition. Thank you. And I give this a 2. It's not quite a skip, but damn, it is close as 2.
No, you're right. I would agree with that 100%. I think it was like among my worst rated of the album. Next one is Who Gonna Stop Me?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I actually like this one. I have it like as a 3.75. Like, it's just below 4. So it's like on the cusp of being one that I like to listen to a lot, but it's not quite there. But there's like, it's pretty good though. It's more of like a techno type of beat. It's like, it's very upbeat. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's a little repetitive at times. So 3.75 from me.
I'm gonna go certified banger.
Oh, nice.
This is definitely one that gets me going. Like I said, like we were talking about before, bar songs or like just songs that you play when you're like kind of getting hyped up, maybe a pregame. Definitely something that gets it going. The other thing though that I just want to mention, I don't want to go down a whole rabbit hole with this, but like Kanye starts to mention like the Holocaust and stuff, and I'm thinking like,
yeah.
It's like now we're in 2025. I'm like, yeah, buddy.
It was funny. I think I had that song on when I pulled up to the golf parking lot, and I had to change it. It was like something like the Holocaust.
You just like,
I'm like, there's probably a lot of Jewish people there. Probably should change that.
Yeah. It's just like I was like, it's always now again in retrospect, but like even at then, I'm pretty sure when I listened to the song back then, I was still like, oh, okay. Like, you don't get to mention that, dude. Like, we're good.
Probably not good to reference the Holocaust.
Yeah.
I would still give this a 4. I thought it was a really
again,
well
that was a one
song.
blip where
outside of like that lyric specifically, this get the people going a little bit. This is a good one.
Yeah, this is an example where like the repetitiveness isn't as annoying as like some other ones, where it actually works for the beat for me somewhat. Yeah. All right. Next one is.
I hope Kanye. I'm gonna try to follow him on Instagram or get him to comment.
Murder to Excellence.
Mm-hmm. I'll start. 3.5. I'm loving when Jay-Z and Kanye are both featured in a verse. In this album though, I feel like it happens more often than not. So I am definitely pumped about that. This is one of those songs I was mentioning before. Those like the lyrics are very impactful, and I think that ups the song value for me for sure. It's an actual message about all that shit. So that definitely is like again good above average song to me. That like again it's not a certified banger, but I'm like it's a change of pace that they needed in the album.
I'm gonna throw this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought this one was a certified banger, and I love. For me, like I said, I'm more of a lyric person. This message, the transition, because you have Jay-Z, and you're literally going through like murder starting, and then this is my success. This is my it literally follows the track of the song, and they do such a good job at it. I could put this one on. I think that even if you're in even different headspaces, this is still a good song, no matter like how you cut it. Like you could be in, I'm a little upset, still a good song. I'm, doing great, still, this one doesn't, falter.
Absolutely, yeah. I gave it a 4.25. It's a really good one. I like the beat, like it's very upbeat and like with the kids on the sample. Kind of reminded me of like a Rocky beat almost or something, like Creed, like where he'd listen to his like training, like motivation. Like I like the song a great deal. I think it's pretty good, and like you said, the message in it is actually meaningful, which adds to the song being better.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, next one we got Made in America, right?
Yeah, Made in America.
Made in America featuring Frank Ocean. Yeah, I gave it a 3. I don't know. It's okay. The chorus ain't great. The beat is it's decent. I don't know. It could be better, but I don't hate it. Like it's a 3 for me.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Could have been a certified banger for me, except for the one part of the beat that I thought was just the most annoying thing. It was like every 4 beats, it was like this like bang. It's just like da 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 it just fucking
I hear you on that.
got me right in the back temple earlobe thing.
He's such a sensitive listener.
Dude,
sometimes,
for real though, man, I'm digging the song, and then this part is just like the entire song, just like God damn, like an ice pick right to you. Terrible, but again, it only brought it down a point. So
I thought this. I think it was a good song, but it was like 3 3/4. I thought that there's, like I said, I think that there was something about the beat. I'll just say it wasn't like back my head, stab me with a knife, but the beat itself, they could have, I think, just dropped to some of the semantics, and just kind of let it flow a little bit more evenly. That's all.
Yes.
What does drop the semantics mean?
Like you're trying to overhype a song when you could allow it to just kind of be on its own merit.
I'm still utterly confused, but moving on.
What do you mean utterly confused?
You just said the semantics and then dropped the beat.
No, I'm saying like you're adding too much. It's like for me, that's like having a casserole but throwing every fucking spice in there because this spice worked for this dish, this spice worked for this dish, and it's like you're trying too much when it could have been just fine with A and B. You didn't have to put the whole fucking rack in there.
Okay.
Wise ass.
I don't know why you're angry at me. I was just asking what the fuck you trying to say.
Hey, woosah, guys.
I'll woosah him right through the bay window.
Next we got Why I Love You featuring Mr. Hudson. Yeah, this is not good. It's like I put 2.5. I could go honestly lower, maybe like a 2, honestly. But meh, I usually skip this one. That was my comment. I
skip.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Oh yeah, I was not in the skip. I thought it was a sick chorus, and I liked the verses. Go 3. Wasn't crazy, but like again, it was again one of those middle filler types.
Illest Motherfucker Alive is the first of the bonus tracks, and again I gave it the same, like a 2.5. I think it's maybe like slightly better than the last one, but it also goes on for a little bit long. It's fine. I don't know.
Nothing hooked me in, so I'm gonna go with a 2.
I gave this one a 3. I thought that the lyrics were a lot more, I think, crazy going. Yeah. But the length of it and just it was shooting darts at a board and not quite hitting the same mark. But 3, it's an okay song.
Yeah. Now for me, the last 3 to close out the album are all great or good at least. But this one we got first is Ham. Right, yes, which is of course one of the songs people would know from this. Probably most people, one of the singles. This is certified.
5 out of 5, 55.
Definition of a banger, pretty much definition of a banger. This is it right here.
Agreed.
Bass pounds, good lyrics, or good
back
and forth.
Cadillac bump in this song, hell yeah.
Certified banger. Yeah, I mean, I put that this is what we need. You need more of this shit. You need a little bit of it. Again, not a crazy change of pace, but like the opera singing kind of over the top. Like again, like there are these just elements that work together when you're fucking got the, again, as you said, the sick bass beat, and then you drop in a little opera singer, not too much, and then you come back to it. But again, a bar song that you're really like, yo, I'm going hard as a motherfucker right now to this shit.
Absolutely. The next one we got is Prime Time, which I love this one.
That's a nod to Dion. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm at somewhere either a 4.5 or 5. I did somewhere in between there. It's really good. I love the old school sample with the piano. It's got great verses. It's just like laid back, chill, like it's not like a conventional like banger, like this like pound, but it's like a smooth like chill banger. I don't know how to describe it, but that's kind of what I'm going with.
Go ahead.
4 1/4. Great song. Like I said, I think they finished up this album with these bonus tracks just incredibly.
I had to include them. I was like, otherwise that's not worth listening to.
Oh, for sure. Primetime I thought was a 3. I like the piano in it. I like Jay-Z. All other elements, they kind of fall short. I'm not super into that.
I thought this one was really up, man. I thought this one had a lot of good stuff.
Man,
so
I think you missed the boat on that one, Woj.
Well, nope, I'm on dry land.
You missed the boat. You like Otis better than this? Otis?
You're too racked up in the exact comparison of numbers.
Well, that's how do you compare things when you're like, oh, do I like this better?
I'm not saying like, oh my god, it's a fucking a 0.5 difference is nothing, man.
But I'm just surprised you liked it better. Like Otis better than this. I don't know.
I mean, dude,
other ones like.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad that we're all not answering with the same number.
No, I'm just. It's
I like our
interesting to
flavor.
me. Like,
you give me Jay-Z, and I like Jay-Z. The other elements didn't do it for me.
All right.
Moving on.
Terrible take. Skip Bayless.
Get him. Method Man, get him.
And we got the last one to close it out, the Joy, featuring Curtis Mayfield. Again, this is like one of my favorites on this album. I love that they close it with this song. It's a 5-star for me. It's a banger. Again, it's like a chill banger. I think I like it a little more than the previous one. So that's what makes it. I love the sample, the vibe of it, just smooth, but it like pounds. It's good stuff.
Not bad.
I guess you hate it. I give it a 1.5 because it's repetitive and the elements of the
I like how you're teasing him.
Slowness or something.
Nope.
Go ahead.
You know what didn't do it for me?
What?
The fucking siren, man. There's a siren in it. The cop, like police siren, right?
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of
No,
it?
not that. There's a siren in it.
I think you were probably getting pulled over in real life and you didn't even realize it. You just kept
I'm going to say,
going.
listen back. There's a siren in it. That was fucking rough. I'm not saying it's a terrible song overall. I'm just saying it wasn't
There's
something.
no siren in it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, maybe I was listening to the wrong one, but we'll listen back to it, and I'll actually put into the edit whether I was completely correct in my initial thoughts or not. I
don't recall a siren in this song.
I'll be a
I've
man
listened
to
a great
admit it.
deal.
That's fine. But there was something in there. I think it was a logical end to the album in terms of like the flow that works for it. Again, like you're putting it on a certified banger. I'm just not there. I'm at a 2.5. Like, okay, like good enough. Just wasn't
rough, man.
Just not a certified banger. Yeah.
I liked. I put this probably 3 3/4 or 4. It's got to be. It has that slower jam to it, which I enjoyed. It was a good way.
It's like it's not a conventional banger. It's like a slow, like smooth, like.
No, I know. So I thought this was a nice kind of ramp out of the album. So yeah, good album altogether.
What was Woj's last? What was the number on that last one?
2.5.
2.5. Oh my god.
Not a bad album. I actually enjoyed a lot of these different songs, and I had a chance to see like Primetime. Really enjoyed that. That was these last deluxe ones were solid.
I agree. Woj does not, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay, Frank.
Okay, so that was that.
We got me on deck for our
Bobby's
next,
up. What do we got?
and we're doing. And I know all
Elton John again.
No,
Greatest hits.
all of our one lady listeners, but no, and guys too. We're gonna love this. We're going Backstreet Boys, Millennium.
Oh, we're going Millennium. So we're not going the first one.
We're not going to the first one. We're going to the second album.
All right.
Okay.
Backstreet Boys, Millennium.
Let's fucking try it out.
And we'll see you guys in a little bit. We got to refuel, and we'll be right
We'll
back.
save that for the album review. There. All right, we'll be back.
And welcome back to the Journeymen Lounge podcast. Giants Ball.
That was a good
That's
one.
coming later.
That's great.
We're back.
We are back here live.
You're gonna do the whole thing in that voice?
Bobby's house. I won't reveal the location.
I love it. Leaving it just as Bobby's house. That was fucking great. Wow.
Bobby's house.
All right.
Bobby's world. Here we are. We're in Bobby's world here, and we are with our movie review this week, which is Little Giants, the 1994 classic, which
Yup.
Bobby chose. I'll let him explain the rest.
Yeah, we're getting ourselves close to drafting. Where football is on the cusp. Like I said, this kind of prompted this movie for me, the movie selection. This was released on October 14th, 1994. I'm going to do a little quick just tidbits, and then we'll get into it. Dwayne Dunham being the director. This was produced by Amblin, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was Spielberg's production company, or they were involved to some extent. This did not make its budget in gross sales. Believe it or not, this was considered a disappointment. It had a budget of $20 million, only made about $19 million and some change. But I think it's a cult classic. I think anyone who grew up in the '90s watched this film, and it's such an enjoyable film. So before we get into the synopsis, what is just your, have you seen this? What's your quick take on it?
Well, Bobby,
or when were you around for
it's
it?
funny you should ask, because this is one of the movies that I thought about picking. It was on my list or whatever. When we did football month last year,
Right.
It was one of my maybes that I was going to do, but I think I went Friday Night Lights or Remember Titans or whatever. But yeah, this is a great, just a great, funny, especially like you said, we grew up with this movie. Like when it came out, we were 5. So I remember this being a part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And just like Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill, great leading cast members. The kids are decent in this movie; they're not bad. You got like Devin Sawa, who actually was a pretty prominent
It was Junior
child
Floyd,
actor, and a couple other guys. Good character actors and supporting actors, but I said the main thing is Rick Moranis, Ed O'Neill.
What a pair.
Leading the way, and it's just a great kids comedy, sports movie that's not too serious, but serious enough. It knows when to be more jokey and more sentimental. And this is a time of when this came out, all these sports kids movies were coming out. Mighty Ducks 1, Mighty Ducks 2, The Sandlot,
Airbud or some stuff like that.
Airbud, Rookie of the Year, Little Big League,
Yeah.
Angels in the Outfield.
The 90s were...
This was the prime time for this type of movie, and I actually think this is one of the
Space Jam.
the better ones, one of the ones that I frequently go to, maybe the most, honestly, of all of those, with the exception maybe The Sandlot, but of those movies,
Sure.
Yeah, so I love this movie.
Woj.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Definitely, just one that is just a fixture in the household because of the topic, or it's PG. Now it's a Warner Brothers, but it's Disney-esque, right? It's very in terms of a live-action Disney movie. It's got that feel.
I mean, it's similar. I don't think it's as cheesy or
sugary,
as those. It doesn't have necessarily. I mean, it has a little message, but it's not as spoon-fed, maybe, as Bobby would want to say. Or
sure.
I don't know,
That's about right. Yeah.
But it's in the ballpark.
It's in the ballpark, right? So that's those type of movies that, again, when you guys were 5, I was 3 when this came out. It still was played pretty frequently, and also on top of it, at that time, excuse me, fucking Ed O'Neill is on fire. He is extremely popular.
Rick Moranis too.
Rick Moranis is
it was
coming
towards
off a
the
great
end
stretch.
of his career in film for.
He had just started doing. He had done the Honey I Shrunk the
Honey I Shrunk the
movies,
Kids.
and so he's
he's revving up.
He was revving up, but yeah.
And then obviously everybody knows
his
Rick
family
Moranis.
situation. Yeah.
So his wife.
I think this might have been
away.
his last movie he did. Then it
was right around there. It's either that or.
Oh no, it would have been Honey We Shrunk Ourselves, which was a direct-to-video Disney sequel.
We'll just bypass that one. That one.
That's okay. I
It's
saw it.
whatever.
It's fine.
It's
not
in the
as good as
same-
this, but
same realm, but all I was saying though is again, it's in the house because it's a very PG movie. It's hey, this is fun.
anyone can watch it.
Yeah, so it's hey, you grew up on it, and then what I kind of want to kick myself for is that this is a movie that doesn't always make my normal kind of rotation, but
it should, man.
I forgot how fucking perfectly the chemistry is between Ed O'Neill and Rick Moranis.
It's great.
That I'm just every time God damn, why didn't I when I was watching I was
I knew you'd cheat my way.
I should be watching this fucking movie more. God
You
damn.
do, yeah. Me and my brother quote this quite frequently. We'll get to the quotes, but there are ones that I still use.
Oh, me same.
Frequently.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me rip through the cast real quick for at least some of the bigger players, and then I'm going to do the synopsis. So we have Shauna Waldron, and I apologize, I'm going to mess up some of these names. She's Becky O'Shea.
Icebox.
Icebox. Devin Sawa was Junior Floyd. Sam Horrington was Spike. Rick Moranis being Danny O'Shea. Todd Bosley being Jake Berman. Alexa Penvega or
Alexa Penavega. Get
Penavega,
her fucking name
is Priscilla. Yeah, Matthew McCurley was newbie. And then you had some NFL stars like Steve Entman, John
Smith,
Madden, and
Emmitt Smith, Tim Brown.
John Madden's on here. You have Courtney Peldon as Debbie O'Shea, Ed O'Neill as Kevin O'Shea, Joey Simran as Sean Murphy, John Paul Stewart as Johnny Venaro.
Johnny Venaro.
And then Susanna Thompson as Patty. We could go into a few of some of the other ones, but those are, I think, the big hits.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and the synopsis of this movie. So you have two brothers, almost similar to mine and your brother.
The O'Shea brothers.
The O'Shea brothers. And Kevin O'Shea, growing up, was obviously the athletic, gifted one who he was. This kind of follows Ed O'Neill because he did Married with Children, but the whole like football prodigy. He was a Heisman.
Yes.
He went all state.
Went on to great success post.
High school.
I mean, do you have his credentials?
I do not have it.
He was the Heisman Trophy winner, an All-American,
and won a state
title
in high school. He won a championship in college, I believe. And then he won something else.
Is an All-American title, a Heisman Trophy, and something else.
I mean, dude, his resume.
His accolades speak for itself.
The one thing they don't mention is
why didn't he go to pros?
Pros. Yes. Okay, we'll get to it. Okay.
Yes.
So you have this, successful athlete of the family, and early on, it's obvious it's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde in terms of this person very athletically capable, and his brother just
like a nerdier
version.
But he wants to be a part of the game.
Exactly. He's not shying away from
Kevin won't let him.
Yeah, Kevin basically steers him like, hey, this isn't your strong suit. Let me be amazing, and you just do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, for what it's worth, Kevin tries to be supportive, but in his own, I wouldn't even say twisted way, but in his own kind of boxed view, or I guess very, small perspective on, well, I was trying to, even when he's training the kids, like, he's like, I want to be harsh on them because I don't want to lie to them, So, like I said, for his personality in this, I'm not against what he's doing. I think sometimes that old school approach and just being straight to the point, it does more good than bad. But you'll see in the synopsis of this that he's starting to develop a Little League team or Pee Wee team, and he wants to bring them a championship. But you can only have one Pee Wee team per city or per county. And his brother, for all the rejects from the tryouts, developed their own team, and it was proposed at one of the, I think it was at his shop or his restaurant. I think
it was like the local town.
But Kevin
diner,
O'Shea, I think, is a prominent figure, so I saw a lot of his stuff around. But they said, hey, why don't you guys just have a quick game and
well, they said let's fight it out for
let's duke it out.
So, if I may sprinkle some details in there, they live in a small town. It's called Urbania.
In Ohio.
Urbania.
Yeah. A fake.
It's like a fake, like, all-American, one of those, like, towns you'd see in, like, I don't know, like the 60s or something.
Sure.
It's like, everybody knows each other in the town, it seems like, and it's, well-knit and whatnot. And like you said, they're brothers. They have a scene in the beginning actually showing their dynamic where it's like Kevin's the athletic one, he's the confident one, and Danny's the little brother who wants to be part of his brother's life and a part of playing football and with the gang, but he's not good enough and they won't let him play, so he can't get better, so he ends up being on the injured list. There's like a scene, like a flashback scene where they're kids showing that, and then it kind of carries on through there when they're older. And
Danny, aren't you playing? No, I'm on the injured
list.
And
he's limping away.
And Danny's daughter, Becky, is the best athlete of all the kids, arguably. She probably is.
Yeah.
And she gets cut just because she's a girl and not because of her skill, which is kind of fucked up, honestly, because of how good she is, like, and if he's going by merit.
Yeah.
What in this sense, if it's like
by merit, she should definitely be on the team.
Not the other kids maybe, but she should
definitely.
So they have the tryouts. She gets cut along with her friends, and that's when they're feeling bad. And like she's like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own team.
I'm gonna talk to my dad. We're gonna get our own team."
She doesn't even tell her dad about it, and then Kevin finds out, and he's like, "What the hell? You made a team behind my back?" And he's like, "I don't even know what you're talking about."
Well, yeah, Becky says,
but she doubles down for his daughter,
and then because of the animosity or whatever. That's kind of a harsh word, but between him and his brother of like
him
always
some friction,
shunning him and ignoring him. He's like, well, fuck it. I will be the coach of this team, and we're going to have a playoff, a 1-game playoff winner represents the county in the Pee Wee Nationals or whatever. So the two teams are training for this 1-game. Cowboys
against
and eventually it's Giants. We don't know at first, but eventually it's the Giants. Which makes sense, both NFC East rivals.
I think there's
Cowboys,
a big dichotomy of the actual like brothers, because you have Kevin, married, family, and successful business, and you could say like the shiny side of a coin. You flip it over. Danny's kind of gotten, I would say, a kind of a raw end of the deal. His wife, obviously left his family. He has a rundown gas station, and it just seems like
he's got a business.
He's got a business, but it seems like he's playing second fiddle, and he's been second fiddle.
It's not a car dealership like Kevin has.
Right.
But
So, like I said, all culminates to this game. A bet was put on the line for the dealership against the gas station, and I think it brought the brothers finally together, because I think Kevin realized, okay, Danny might not be the strongest, the most capable, but he's smart, and maybe he like the hubris of his like team and his his craft of the game and just knowledge of football. He's like, I'm gonna walk all over him, and rightfully so. 99 times out of 100, they're gonna beat the snot out of the little Giants. So that's the synopsis.
Yeah. Anything you want to add, Woj?
No, we're good. Moving on.
Yeah.
What are we moving on to, Bobby?
Let's go to favorite scenes, or if you want to dabble in some quotes there. Eventually, we'll get to a table read, but let's just start with favorite scenes.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop it open with the very first. Why is the Looney Tunes intro used?
It's Warner Brothers.
But I mean that they just throw that. They didn't throw that in every
Well, it's
movie.
a kids Warner Brothers movie. That's just the normal of the style of the time.
Okay.
So like Warner Brothers owned. Well,
So you started with
a
Steven
question.
Spielberg's Amblin is with Warner Brothers at
Right.
this time.
I understand that.
They did like Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, and all that stuff.
Right.
They had the same similar intro. So I believe since it's the similar audience, the kids, they were throwing on the same. That's my.
That's a good take.
Understand the logic there. That makes absolute sense. I just was a little like, oh, why are the Looney Tunes? And it's like a live action, not named Space
I think it's
Jam.
just being a kid friendly Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I could see that.
Movie.
That's cool. All right, I definitely will go with the opening. Like, I like the opening X's and O's. It's like a little kid-tacular kind of like
little animation in the beginning.
little animation X's O's.
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't know. It's just like it brings you back to being a kid again.
I gotta go with. We did mention briefly that the flashback scene in the '60s with the brothers is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like when we used to play football, like lines, laces, open spaces,
yeah.
kind of thing. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, the Cowboys tryouts. And fucking Zoltan
With his
has his
lunch.
lunch in his helmet, the PB&J and the Cheetos, and the great back and forth with fucking Kevin. He's like, crunchy or puff, weak.
Oh,
Yeah.
wimp. Yeah.
And then he's like, he takes the sandwich away. He's like, my mom made that.
And his running with his like breathing, like
yeah.
very like labored breathing.
And then you got Heyman, the little black kid. He has the frying pan hands. Can't catch the
stone.
football. He's like Devin Hester. He fucking flies on the field, but he can't catch the ball. And then, of course, you got Becky, the icebox, showing her just
Junior,
like dominating all the boys, everyone. And
Junior's their stud QB.
right, and you can kind of see the couple guys in the Cowboys are kind of bullying
They make a
Becky
point
and
to-
her
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like setting up the way this movie's kind of going to go a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's a great opening.
What scene? Yeah, I guess opening scene for you. Okay. Mine. I like the day before the night before the game prep specifically. I forget his name. The Asian guy who starts putting the face paint all over him.
Oh, the eye
Dude,
black. Yeah.
you know
The
what
eye
that
black.
is? That's
the Disney Channel kid.
That's Marcus
something.
Toji.
Yeah.
Or Toji, I think is his name in the movie, but let me get that.
He's
He
the-
looks like a
yeah.
juggalo at the end of it, and I just laugh my ass off because it starts here and here as you normally would.
His name is Marcus Toji, and he plays Marcus in the
Yeah.
movie.
Okay,
that guy
well,
was
there-
in everything.
Marcus was hilarious.
everything
Specifically,
like 98 to 2003.
And
funny as hell.
Bobby in that montage, if I might add, since
Yeah.
we're going to that point right now. You got him with the eye black. You got the Zoltag with wearing his cleats like
to bed, yeah.
to bed. And then you got what's his face, glasses kid doing the Oh no, it's the glasses. Or no, yeah, he's like he's like flexing in front of the mirror. And then Tad doing the pull-ups,
with the bin.
But he's got the bin.
Yeah, he has a stool underneath him.
Yeah.
Todd Bosley was Jake Berman is the
And then also you got Hanan catching balls from his dad in the backyard at night, which is kind of cool, like father son.
Yeah.
Bonding,
he's
but he's just dropping
every
everything.
ball, not even close.
I like when I forget exactly what's happening in the scene, but they're all just awestruck at something, and like everybody's looking at it, and Zoltek drops his Reese's Pieces, and he just drops the whole thing, and I'm like, God damn! Every time I'm like,
that's when they saw Becky Icebox walking out in a cheerleading outfit.
No,
that was
I think
earlier.
that's when they all got cut. The first time in the Cowboys,
yeah, maybe that.
And then Rick Moranis comes up. He's like, "Well, this sucks," whatever.
But every time it hurts me. I love Reese's Pieces. I'm like, don't do that to the pieces, man.
I think you got to mention definitely, like this is the early like Becky chasing the dudes on the go-kart.
Yeah, knocking them into the
and
river
then telling
eventually.
them that their dad's going to coach, and that leads into the whole diner scene we mentioned with Kevin and Rick, and then Danny, Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Rick Moranis.
And then you got when they first get their equipment, the Giants, and it's like random helmets and cups. The one
Dude, the one
puts the cup like it's a bandit, like a band.
I thought you were gonna say Zoltek with his Darth
he's
Vader.
a Darth Vader.
Darth
I was gonna say
but
that,
not the whole piece, just
Yeah.
the top.
part.
And then they're doing like the training, and they're all just terrible. And they're doing like the one where they go across the monkey bars, and there's like a pile of kids. And then
Underneath,
Zoltek's gonna like fall on them, and they're like, "God no!"
You're thinking of
Zoltan. This is Zoltek.
which we do. Dude, where's my
also,
car?
really quick in that scene, Zoltek farts in front of Tad, and Tad like falls backwards and faints.
Yeah,
because
when
of
they're doing
farts so bad.
stretches.
And this is a gag that they use frequently in this movie. Is that Zoltek is the gas man?
The
It's
gas man.
hilarious.
I like it's cheesy, but I like when the kids are forming the team and they just show the montage of
Yes.
walking down the tracks.
He's
and
like, and they
every
got
kid
the-
just
Right.
yeah, go ahead.
I was like the cowboy kid's like, "You want to play football?" He's like, "I don't know. You sure? Maybe. All right, you can be on our team."
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like football? No. Do you
Yeah.
want to play football? No. All right, great. You'll be on our team. And he's like,
He also wears the
he wears the cowboy
outfit.
outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your boy Woj Marcus kicking
Marcus Doji.
the kickballs on the cans or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
breaking the windows.
Yeah.
Nothing but
good.
glass. That's a good one.
I got the clubhouse scene, like the clubhouse.
Clubhouse, yeah, scene.
Yeah, it's like I think it's in Danny's like car lot. I
Yeah,
think,
it's
or
gotta be.
whatever.
It's got to be
It's
like an
fucking
old
awesome.
service shed
Yeah.
or something.
A lot of space.
Which is also would lead into the one. They have the thing there when they meet, like when John Madden's bus stops
down,
off,
yeah.
and it's like John
They're
Madden,
going
Tim
to
Brown,
Canton.
Emmett, Steve Edman.
oh yeah.
And they all do the training in the back there. Bruce Smith with the intimidation, flexing on him thing, and for some reason Tim Brown doesn't get a scene. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why.
know. Probably cut for time.
It's kind of weird, but like Steve Edman, like who the hell would know Steve Edman? But Tim Brown, would live on, and it's just interesting.
I think it's just cut for
John
time.
Madden also just nails his parts.
John Madden being John
He
Madden.
does like the thing with the map where he's like, and we went here, we got to get here,
Yeah.
and pink, boom,
Yeah, I made an
here we
exit.
are.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's really
You know,
funny.
They could have given him some more.
Fun
to do.
fact,
Yeah,
though,
absolutely.
John Madden doesn't fly, so this
Yeah,
actually
it
tracks
Yes.
for his showing
Dude,
up in
they
a bus.
paid him so much money, and he's just like, I'm gonna take a tour bus or a Greyhound fucking where. Or
No, he had
not
a
Greyhound.
tour
Yeah.
bus.
Tour bus, yeah.
Madden bus.
So Danny and Icebox Becky at the Floyd's house, which is Danny's
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
old
funny.
crush.
Yeah.
I always thought it was great because Becky's into the son and Danny's into the wife,
yes.
or not the wife, but the mother.
Mother.
Yep.
And so they're both like chicken shit. So they're both hiding on the
Up
side of the
against the-
door.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
up against
Against the wall, and then she comes out, and Rick is just like, "Oh, hey,
I'm sorry, Bob.
go,
did
go,
you-
go, go,
No,
go,
no,
go,
no.
go,
Go for it.
I like the grocery store scene where they're recruiting Junior Floyd, and he's tossing the toilet paper into the
Yeah, the shopping cart.
cart, and they're like, "This guy can throw toilet paper. Maybe he can throw a football." And Hanan actually catches the toilet paper. Oh my god, I caught it! And then like you see like Becky's got a crush or whatever
Yeah.
on him.
She goes hard.
I like the old heads putting
Yes.
a line on a Pee Wee football
Yes.
game.
They had it at 40.
Even though they were incorrect, they put Cowboys at +40, which they would have been the favorite.
Then
It'd be
minus
minus 40.
It was a
yeah.
mistake, but it's whatever.
Mr. Bet over
No,
here.
he's right.
I'll
That's a
take-
good. That's a
It's
good picky nit. That's a good
It's
picky nit.
100% right though. But I still love that they're like, all right, we're gonna set the line at 40.
And I like how they do the whole thing where they both call the coaches for Spike to race.
Right,
for
they
them
race to go get
the-
Spike. Yeah.
Oh, and they're like racing. Danny's in the go kart.
Yeah, I like
That race scene is great too. And I also have a.
I think meeting Spike, his intro is
so
is prominent.
fun.
Yeah.
Brian, what's his name? Not Callahan. Brian.
Back to the cast.
That's the
real
guy,
quick.
different guy. Whatever.
He was in Independence. Day,
Brian
too.
Haley.
Yeah.
Brian Haley was in Mars Attacks.
Oh,
Was in
sorry, Mars
so
Attack,
much
yeah.
shit, man.
He's
So much
fun.
shit.
This is what I know him from. He's fucking great in this movie. He's having Spike do the chin ups on his arm on the fridge or whatever, and he's like, "Who am I?
Yeah. That's a good.
Oh, you're talking about my old playing days." Which also, like, I mean, we're gonna talk about, but like,
We'll talk about picking it. We'll
how's
save
he not
it.
gonna
Save
know?
it.
Like,
Save
come on,
it.
all right, yeah.
I got going into the logical table read here. if we
Yeah,
wanna
that's
do that.
exactly where I was
Yeah,
going.
Kevin tackling the cushion out the window. I
That's the
mean,
first one?
Yeah, let's go. Table read 3 for us.
I just have it in the order of this.
Okay.
My stuff. Table
I'll be
read.
Ed O'Neill. Here we go.
Tree.
You guys
tree,
ready?
Tree. Yeah, let's go. I am Debbie, right?
I am Briggs and Priscilla. Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Gentlemen, that is your opponent. You must defeat her at all costs. Patterson, Becky's all they got. I want you to go low on hard. Get in your position. Head up, butt down, stick, and drive. Set, go. Oh, son, it's a couch cushion. It's a couch cushion, son. I want you to wrap your arms and drive through it. Wrap and drive. Stand back and let the master do his thing.
All right, go, coach. Come on, coach.
Priscilla, shoot this, honey.
Go for it, daddy.
Briggs, count it off.
Oh,
Ready, set, go.
Kevin.
Oh, and he lands.
Shatters through.
He,
Yeah.
like you say, he tackles the dummy or the mattress directly through the window and lands on a branch
Right in his giblets.
right on his nuts. And he goes, "Oh, doctor."
And he flips into a
No,
pool
then
below
flips
him.
it. So he
Into it,
falls
yeah. Yeah,
20 feet. I mean, they're on the second floor
Yeah.
for sure. And then he walks in the next scene with an ice pack, like a bag of peas on his nuts.
Oh yeah, that scene is fucking hilarious.
And the wife and the kids are dying laughing watching it back.
honey, you watching this again? I can't get enough of it. It's so good.
His wife not as supportive as I thought she'd be because it seems like but she's a good.
The wife is a somewhat known.
wasn't she the reporter in Die Hard and
That sounds right, or that tracks.
also the other movie that was fucking
Mary Ellen Trainor, born in Chicago, Illinois.
You got a Chicago-in.
Goonies. That's who I'm
Thank
thinking
you.
of.
Like and
Goonies.
subscribe in case we ever.
Yeah,
talk to
Goonies,
you.
Die Hard, Lethal Weapons.
I actually want to walk us right to the next table read if we got a moment, because one of my favorite scenes is when they actually, meet at the 50-yard line, and then conflict comes up, and that's table
this
read
is
2.
Okay.
Where Danny and Kevin O'Shea basically, all right, drawing a line in the sand here.
So we are, just for the audience, we are getting into the big game portion of
Big
the
game portion.
scenes and table read.
Before we do that, I'll just mention quick scenes before that is they do the plays on the chess. Was that during the game?
It's during the game.
Okay, sorry, never mind.
So we're right on par.
Sorry.
Well, I would say really quick, if we're gonna
Get all your scenes out before the big game.
The part where they're spying on the Giants and
That's
like,
hilarious.
they're like,
call the police.
Oh my
on
God!
him.
He's like, the center's in the backfield. The guards are on the left. They're staying around, buds. And then Danny and the little cowboy kid call the state troopers on him, pretending that they were like being like
I wrote that
they're
down
watching
too. Yeah.
kids.
they're like being naked and watching kids or something.
There's 2 men down at the bridge from the Shell station spying on some kids. Just and they just go.
Help us!
I love that. Though.
Hey, God, dude. Yeah, you got that Kevin's line on that?
Which one?
The end of that.
They're standing around, Buzz. That one?
Nah,
Oh.
the next scene, he's like...
Oh no, I don't
like,
have it.
Yeah, Danny's a smart guy. State troopers.
Yeah.
Didn't
Call the local cops.
Didn't call the local cops.
That is funny. But yeah, I think we're good up to the.
Yeah,
to
let's
the
go
big
with table
game.
read 2.
Table read 2. I'm going to be Danny.
I'm gonna be Kevin.
I'm the
and your
announcer.
Announcer
Harry
and the mayor or ref.
Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
Great to see you folks. Welcome to the park today. Kevin's Pee-wee Cowboys will test their mini muscles against Danny's Little Giants.
Little Giants, nice touch.
I thought you'd like that.
Kevin, you call it.
Heads.
Hey, how come he calls it?
What difference does it make? You kick off, we ram it down your throat. We kick off, we take it from you, and then ram it down your throat.
You've been bossing me around since we were kids. You don't ask for things. You take them. Like you took my ticket to the World Series.
Guys, cut it out.
Not by choice.
Your brothers.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
mine.
shit.
Not by choice.
Oops. I don't have to take that from a guy who sunk his last dime into a gas station.
It's been servicing this community for over 40 years. It's a landmark.
Ought to be a landfill.
You don't know anything about loyalty, anything about heart. I would put that gas station against any business in this town.
You sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we?
There we go. My car dealership against your gas station. Winner of this takes it all.
You're on.
Fine, I'll let you call it. Open your fist.
Heads. Opens his fist.
Tails, haha. This will be the longest day of your life.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Pages. Okay, I got just a couple quick things from the game.
Yep.
I got many notes from the game.
In terms of favorite scenes, though, I like the plays written on the one kid's chest. Like as they go
he
into the
lifts it
huddle.
up.
Jake Brown, what's his name? Jake.
The glasses kid?
Glasses
Seinfeld?
kid. Jake Berman. Jake Berman pulls a turtle where he wiggles his head down, and then the
I'm going to
kite
rip your head off.
takes
Head
off,
off.
takes off the helmet. And then I am such a fan of the Fumblerooski.
Fumblerooski, baby.
Oh my God, it's greatest playing football. When it's executed properly, greatest playing football.
They use flea flicker all wrong in this.
Well,
We'll
get
that's
to
fine for a
picking
picking
this.
it.
Any scenes from the...
I have a quote from this, though.
Oh, go ahead.
What's that cheerleader doing with a helmet on? That's no cheerleader. That's my niece Becky. She's pissed.
Pissed. Yeah, I got notes.
favorite
First
scene.
of all,
yeah.
Harry Shearer as the announcer is great. It's a
Incredible.
great choice.
Yeah.
I love the gag the whole time of Kevin's wife rooting for the Giants and him looking back in the stands
Yeah, and
like,
giving her like...
what the hell, honey? And that whole thing is really funny. And then at the end when they win, she's like, Giants!
She starts the crowd.
So I'm going to try and go. I got this in order. On the opening kickoff, Johnny getting kicked in the nuts. And then, hilarious Harry Shearer. Somebody's holding a pound of Aunt Betty's nut butter.
Yeah, that's great.
That was good.
Fucking golden. The cowboy kid in the Little Giants gets stepped on by Spike when he runs in for a touchdown and Spike's on offense.
Imprint. Yeah.
That was great. Tad running around with the ball on offense and
Blow
the
the
entire
whistle.
Cowboys
Blow
team
the
chasing him. Classic scene is Heyman puts the stick-em on and they do the break and he puts his hands together and they're stuck and then they're stuck on his shirt.
Hits him in the
ball
back
hits
of
him
the
in the
head.
fucking head. It's so great. Of course, the halftime speech talking about the injured list. You'll never get off the injured list. And
Right.
Danny saying that, and then how you always lose. But he's like, no, one time I beat Kevin racing bikes down Cherry Hill. And so you beat Kevin down Cherry Hill. And all the other stories that
Is
they
that
tell about
Zoltak?
their no, that's the little glasses kid.
Jake Berman.
Yeah. And then they get motivated and come back out with a vengeance. Oh, I also should have mentioned before, when they come out in the beginning of the game, they can't break through the paper thing. The Giants.
That was funny. Yeah, they hit the
Dude, but that
sign
happens
and-
in so many Pee-wee
Yeah.
things.
It's happened plenty.
I will say, though, I think everybody's seen it at this point, though. There's that one video of the one team.
Yeah.
They start going around the other way, and then they meet in the middle. All right, sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Spike getting injured by Junior on the late hit, and then Becky deciding to say fuck the cheerleading and come back to the team finally, which I think took a little too long in this movie a little bit. And they would have liked her
I kind
Oh,
of
look
like.
at-
I
look
like
at
the
the
playing
pace.
pace.
sooner. No, I'm just saying.
Look at the big ass.
All the moments of the second half with the kids get like Tad gets the reverse touchdown where he runs and those guys jump at him and he ducks and they go over the table with the Gatorade. It was pretty cool. The coolers. Johnny has the touchdown run to his dad.
Oh,
He was breaking
great.
tackles.
Which and quote, pitch to Johnny.
can't-
Don't pitch to Johnny. I'm Johnny. He's that
Can't
one a lot.
pitch to Johnny.
What's his name? You said the glasses kid.
Jake Berman.
Jake
man.
Berman. Thank
Yeah.
you. Don't be talking about my mama. That's the huge hit.
The mom in this is
the mom is hilarious. Yeah.
wild, dude.
Hanen streaking down the sideline, finally catches a touchdown, imagines it as a toilet paper
And then
roll.
I love the dad's super excited about his son.
God, the dad is crying, my son.
I was happy. That was a good moment.
I mean,
It
you gotta,
was.
hey, dude, if
It was.
if your kid doesn't catch anything and then they catch a touchdown pass,
But Bobby's right though, like you're right too, like where it's like he was just like really, really into it. Like the
it's
actor
called acting.
he nailed that scene. Like he has like 2 scenes, he nailed that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a couple more here. Patty.
They know the play.
Yes, Patty tells Danny she thinks she know what the play will be. Remember the play from high school, the game-winning, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
38 sweep.
Yeah,
Yep, I
he's
know
like,
it.
They know the play. They know
It's
the play.
called as Al Bundy. He's like, hey, I ran in 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
ran in 4
Poke eye.
touchdowns.
Icebox makes the game-saving TD at the goal line.
Or stop at the goal
And
line.
then,
Yeah,
of course, finally to end the annexation of Puerto Rico play to win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right.
love the wrap up. Good.
That's
Well,
good
because they're
stuff.
because you can't just say the game because there are many like I listed many moments in the game
Sure.
which I think are like important to mention,
Sure.
worthy of mentioning.
What's next logically?
Quotes?
Can we do quotes?
Yeah, we could spike or like I said, let's put in some quotes and then
I got some cast notes that I want to go over.
And that was my other thing. I want to do casting couch or
You want me to
recasting.
rattle quotes off?
Yeah, I got a few.
I mean, I'm just for sure anything Ed O'Neill in this is great.
Yeah, you'll get nowhere in life, son, treating your helmet like a lunchbox.
Yeah, when they're doing laps, he's like, "What is this? A telethon?"
Yeah, I had that too. He's like, "Hey, coach, how'd I do? I don't know, son. I don't have a sundial."
I
was
like.
fun.
I think it's not Hannon, but it's the guy on the other team that makes the Cowboys. They're like, he's like, "What's your favorite player?" He's like, "Michael Irvin."
No, it's Hanen.
Oh, it is
That's
Hannon.
Hannon, 88, the big 88.
I want to be like I want Michael Irvin, but the big
Big
A. Yeah, I always quote
Oh, it
that.
is Hannon. Okay.
Fucking.
I got one. The
What-
whole town may love you, but I'm not. I'm the only one who knows how truly sick you are. I treated you like a prince. You ignored me. I took you to see the Cleveland Indians, and you left me at the stadium.
I like this one. Priscilla is doing what's it fucking called? Grace. Or
Oh, yeah,
prayer.
Grace,
He's
yeah.
like, God bless me, God bless my family, and God bless Lorenzo, the school janitor. His arms are hairy. He's like, he's an unfortunate man, Priscilla.
Fucking Spike's dad. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. Woj has it. Brian something.
Brian Haley.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's fucking great when Kevin O'Shea is giving the speech the day before, and he's like, "Go, be go."
Yeah, he's
so
just
excited.
amping him up, and he's like, "Yo, relax."
Jake
Berman.
Berger, what's his name?
Berman. You will get it right.
I know, dude. It's like
This is his only role.
I'm just calling him.
prominent.
No, he's in Seinfeld, the karate episode.
But
Fine.
this is his prominent role.
And you have the dude from the
I
Sandlot.
can't see with this thing on.
I got Kevin O'Shea is extremely sexist in this, but he's like his wife Karen is like, women can run countries, discover uranium, but they can't play pee-wee football. Correct.
Yeah. I always say this one. Your little fullback.
When I think it's Hannon again, he's got a bunch of good lines. Hanen, sorry. He goes.
You won't say it right.
He goes, there goes my shot at the pros. Now I'm gonna have to be a senator.
He has hey hot hands, you're the best player on our team. And he drops the ball.
Hey, hot hands.
That's what I use
Dude.
frequently.
I love when Kevin meets with the mayor and the mayor comes up. He's like, kind of feeling foolish,
Yeah.
and he's like, maybe it's the tie.
tie.
He's like, no, never mind the tie.
Never mind the tie. Yeah, that one's great.
I like what a hunk. I think is a funny. I don't know. It's just a funny statement.
What a hunk.
Let's see. O'Shea Chevrolet. I mean, god
Perfect.
damn, this guy's selling so many
Can I
fucking
just
cars.
add a quick comment? I love the car lot he has with the football theme and the goalposts and
Yeah,
the grass.
it's fun.
It's pretty sweet.
I got one real quick. This is the whole in the annexation of Puerto Rico. So he's talking to Matt, and he's like, "Really? I kind of stole it from you. Raiders, Vikings, Super Bowl 11. Hey, you're a genius. Thanks. Problem is, we don't have a tailback."
Yeah.
and then of course Madden does Madden thing, but Spike, I'm in Pee-wee hell.
I got hey fat lineman, you rang.
And he comes jogging up.
Hey, you guys can remember what I had for lunch yesterday? How are we
farts.
supposed to do that? By taking a whiff of this.
And then they snap the ball.
I use this one a lot. It's so fucking great to say to ref, "You're throwing me out. I'm throwing you out."
I'm throwing the whole,
Of course, the one-time part of the one-time.
Yeah, one time that whole speech. Yeah,
Football is 80% mental and 40%
40%
physical.
Yeah.
What?
I remember that one.
Mania and Urbania,
Yeah.
just it's fucking so good. It's like
How'd this not get more than?
it's like
19 million?
It's like David versus Goliath,
Yes.
like building all this up. It's fucking great.
They gained a yard. I love that line.
second and 9. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm leaving the country. I'm going to New Mexico.
Yeah, that one's great, Zoltek. Yes, I've done it. When he finally makes the extra point.
Yeah.
the boy.
Marcus, dude, learn the name. Marcus Toji.
Asian boy.
You guys are gonna just be back and forth on this.
Marcus Toji. I'm
Zol-
tapped
Let's wrap up the quotes
tapped
a
out.
little bit.
Zoltek, he's gonna need some running room. Kevin, one from Kevin. Stick a fork in him. They're done, baby.
Yeah, he's like, woo, nervous,
They know the play. They know the play. And then, of course, Fumaruski. And then when they give him the uniforms, well, I got you some uniforms. Death shrouds. I got your names in the back so the guys at the morgue can identify the bodies.
See, you quote Jake Berman
you
all
do
the time.
great.
Man.
I
You
do.
got it. You got it.
I don't know his name.
Or
I just know
okay,
the kid.
Icebox gets tackled. No mercy, no ball.
No ball.
They don't get the ball. He's running down the sidelines, like yelling at his kid.
Harry Shearer's like a quick one too, where he's like, and a whatever yard touchdown, an excellent piece of running from Johnny Venero. The way he says Johnny Venero.
He does. Yeah, great announcer.
Got a great announcer voice. I'm just gonna take a. I'm good on quotes. You good
Yeah,
on
I'm good at
quotes?
quotes.
Yeah. I just like also really quick when they call him at the well,
So you're
Omar,
not
Omar.
good.
it's not a quote. It's more of like I don't have the exact quote, but when they're like doing the intros at the house, like Danny's giving their uniform, he's like,
Oh, doing
"Your
the
friendly neighborhood gas,
Gas
man."
man. Yeah.
Whatever. Zoltek, he's like, "Gas man." I don't get it. Really?
That'd be a fun little event for the kids. Honestly, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm,
good at
gonna take
quotes.
just a quick 2-second detour. The soundtrack, it just was John Debney. Was
Right.
The,
I was gonna skip the soundtrack.
I'm saying there's not really a whole lot there. He
What's
just
the score.
He just makes the score though, and he just makes a lot of like kind of like uplifting kind
It's a
of
good score though.
stuff. I enjoyed. I also just wanted to mention when they're doing the car wash, there is faintly
At the car wash,
yeah,
yeah.
a little bit. So it's nice. All right, moving on.
Moving on. Anything with the casting shit or like
Yeah,
maybe like who we like the best outside of like Ed O'Neill, and Rick Moranis or something. I don't
Sure.
know.
I mean, I was gonna
Stole the
mention.
spotlight, and then we could do that guy.
I mean, let me just highlight a couple of people. I'm not saying they're in that category. I just names.
All right, but it's,
Are we doing that guy still?
well,
Yeah,
no,
we can
okay.
go there. Or we can
We-
do the whatever.
no, let's do who not Ed O'Neill or Danny, but who stole the show? Who was a good
'Cause
supporting?
I think we would all agree that Ed O'Neill is
Yes.
probably the best, and Rick Moranis is probably a close second. And
Sure.
then who
or
would be
flip flop. Yeah, I guess what
next-
supporting actor or actress added a lot of value, or you just thought was a good add-on?
John Madden.
John Madden.
And if I didn't go John Madden, Harry Shearer as the announcer, I think both would be my favorites I had.
I
I think Icebox. I think Becky's character.
She's good. No, she's good.
Without her and her, like, I think her owning this role was very believable, and I was really excited because you know it's hard to get that type of talent in such a
Yeah.
young
I
individual.
think all the kids actually do a pretty
I think
good
the
job
kids
for
do a
kids
great job.
acting. I think Spike's a good villain for the movie.
Spike does an
I think he
excellent
does
job at
great
being a
job
good villain.
As the foil.
Yep.
Of course, Glasses, Jake Berman.
You'll never get it.
Dude, you said it 5 times. Jake Berman.
It's all right, fine.
Is that it?
Spike is Sam Horrigan.
Sam
which
Horrigan's been
I
in a lot of stuff.
I thought as like a villainous type of guy, I would probably give it to him as like psychopath, like everybody you want to hate him
Yes.
type of deal.
Also, got to mention Brian Haley.
Yep, his
Brian
father.
Haley.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Of course. In terms of like just not somebody who I'm gonna say is a that guy, but like because Rance Howard has been in so much shit that's
Ron Howard's dad.
Ron Howard's
Yes,
dad.
you're right, yep.
Yeah.
I mean, again, to me, he's like okay, he's a that guy, but like you kind of,
He's like a well-known.
I think you know him enough. And then who was this fucking other guy? Tommy Swerdlow.
Well, I had Glasses, of course, which is Jake Berman, as you said.
Mhm.
He's in Seinfeld as well, Bobby.
Yeah, I knew that. Yep.
Patty Floyd is Oliver Queen's mom in Arrow. Have you guys watched Arrow at all? I don't know.
I have not seen Arrow, unfortunately.
Well, it's okay. You're not missing a lot.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Obviously, Spike is that guy. He's in Brink and some other things like Beauty
Sam
and the
Morgan.
Geek. Yes. Then Spike's dad.
Yep.
Are you ready for mine?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm tapped out.
Priscilla.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa Penavega.
She's in something, right? What is she in?
Spy Kids.
She's the main
She's
girl?
the main girl
Her
in
hair's
Spy
like blonde in this.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they died.
She's in
but-
Spy Kids, yeah. No
Holy
kidding.
shit, she's
Kids.
the Carmen or what's her name? Is that right?
Carmen?
I haven't seen it in
Oh,
She's in
yeah. Oh, what's her name?
No,
She's
seriously,
also in
like-
Twister.
God,
I
she
did
was
not
so,
know that.
She was my first crush.
Oh, yeah, she's
like,
Helen
for
Hunt as a
sure.
child, I think.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, okay, I thought that the older...
Man, that hit hard, huh?
So I was like, oh my shit.
So
That's
the
her?
older sister is also, I mean, I don't know if it's that guy, but she was in the pilot of Entourage. She's one of the girls she's the one that Turtle hooks up with.
Oh.
Okay.
And I thought, before I looked up who she was, I thought that she was Chloe from Smallville, but she wasn't. But she kind of looked like her.
No, yeah, similar features.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we at?
We're at
that
the
guy?
point where we're doing.
We did the songs
that guy?
already.
That guy.
Any recasting?
I thought. Oh yeah, that guy. Let's.
I just did I did that, guys.
I will throw out
Sorry,
you guys already did a lot of that, guy.
Mark
So I'm not going to.
Mark Holton. This guy is the older Stillwell in A League of Their Own. That was Zoltek's dad,
Oh no, kidding.
and he's just a quick one there. I just want to mention 2 seconds. Tommy Swerdlow, who is the writer of this. We also Dwayne Dunham
Yeah.
was the director of Halloween Town and some other
Oh.
ones that we already
So
did
that
before.
tracks. Yeah.
Tommy Swerdlow, you guys should know the name though. He was in Child's Play, Real Genius.
Child, please.
Oh wow, these are '80s like classics.
I'm sorry, he was a writer of those.
Writer of those.
The Grinch, Snow Dogs. I mean, these are Cool Runnings.
Cool runnings, man.
Running.
Just a couple there. All right,
Like paintings.
now I'm good. Moving on. I don't really
No.
have anything else.
Any recasting? I mean, when recasting.
Nah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Let's do picky nits, and then we're gonna go to sequels, prequels, or spinoffs.
No, you do.
No,
No,
yeah,
you do the
picking hits are
first.
last.
Picking hits are last.
Oh my
We-
god.
We went over this last
Fine.
time.
Let's do prequels, sequels, and spinoffs.
Yes. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You guys with your format. All right.
It's
Yes.
only been 96 episodes.
format. There's a sequence.
I would agree.
Yes.
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 Eat my ass.
It's like a movie. You don't go fucking to the end.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
don't
can.
go to the credits before the fucking end
All right,
of the
fine.
movie.
Picky
man.
nits.
All right.
Will be last.
No, yes.
It will
there we
be
go.
last.
And don't
Okay.
bring it up again.
Can I just
Okay.
mention, if we're skipping this really quick, that I have one cinematic shot is the goal,
Okay.
the goal line stand shot of the
Of them
tackle.
connecting, yeah.
The camera kind of swirls around there. It's
Okay.
a really
That
good
was a fun
shot.
one. That was a
Okay.
good shot.
All right, I've got spin-off prequels.
All right. I got 2 now that I'm thinking of, but I'm gonna go one first.
Okay.
Young Danny finds his niche in football, or niche, however you say that fucking
Danny
word.
or Kevin?
Danny. So Danny somehow maybe he's like a little
As a
speedster
sequel,
guy or something like that.
You're saying it.
Yeah, it's like it's a sequel to this. It's an alternate universe where they
Oh,
just
okay.
go. They have another movie about them or something
Okay.
like that. But like he becomes again some like little speedster. I'm thinking like a Wes Welker type of guy where he just is like, oh, he's quick enough or something like that. I don't know. Again, bear with me, guys.
Wait, hold
We're
on. I'm
trying.
confused. Is Danny as a kid? Or
Danny is a kid.
So in the 60s?
Yes.
Okay.
So like them two.
Oh, instead of him being
as-
an IR, he kind of
Right,
develops
so
his
they
own.
find a thing. Those 2 brothers run fucking football. They go to fucking like high school together,
Oh.
college,
Alternate reality. Where,
right,
where they're both studs.
and
or
then
at least-
like they develop a bond there. They get into an argument, whatever. But like,
So he
I would
becomes a McCaffrey.
I would like to see both of those guys. Like that'd be cool to have the 2 brothers like as football
okay,
stars
that's cool. I could dig it.
in the town.
I did have, not that specifically, but I did put Kevin and Danny as kids. That whole thing could be a
Sure.
thing. We kind of mentioned it. You kind of were getting us off on that. Where
What
happened-
rephrase that. We're not getting us off on that.
I like it. Continue. Clip it.
I'll allow it.
Allow it.
What happened with Danny? Why didn't he go in the pros? Would he get hurt? There's a whole.
They never mention it. They
They
never
never-
mention.
So maybe we could see
one
the
line.
time before he coaches, but after college. What?
But usually in
Or
these,
in college, maybe. And we'll
But
go
usually
from,
in these type of
yeah.
movies, they mention like,
Like,
"Hey
oh,
man,
my
would have been
bum
great if
knee
you
or
didn't
something."
bust
Yeah.
your knee up or whatever."
Yeah.
I would like a darker tale
'Cause-
where Ed O'Neill, like, they somehow, again, in this day and age, they superimpose
Like gets
or-
a DUI
like-
or like busted with coke
no,
or something.
yeah, like him, like in a darker edge, like he goes down the Brian Bosworth like pathway.
'Cause you got to think like
Ooh,
he won the Heisman.
you won
Dude,
the
And
Heisman.
he was a running back. And
All
this-
American
And this is
Heisman.
during the time, so he would have won it, let's say, in the late 70s or mid 70s, late 70s.
mid 70s.
So at that time, running back winning a Heisman, that's a big deal.
That's like Jim
dude,
you're
Brown.
gonna be like a first round
right-
draft pick, you know, like for
he
sure.
would have been top draft pick. So there
For
would have
sure.
been
something must have happened. Maybe like
Well, write
could've-
the story. What happened to him?
well,
That's the story. I
Could
guess
be like
that-
a Hank Hill in the championship game. He breaks his ankle and then
Ooh.
he's done.
I like the idea of him getting in
Breaks
trouble.
his ankle. They
beforehand.
don't draft him,
Right.
and now he has to become a car
Or
salesman.
maybe,
Okay.
or maybe
I like the
go-
DUI. Like he gets busted with like drugs, like partying girls, and then you know what? Hey, he's too much of a reliability,
or
and they walk away from him.
Maybe he did get drafted, but he just flamed out. Wasn't what he thought.
Oh, that's
not
possible,
Not
sure.
as good. Struggled. Didn't make the team or was a bench warmer at best, kind of thing.
I got Spike literally losing his mind and going to prison, murder spree. I don't know. That was a real dark and twisted
Well,
one.
I
but-
have for a
Switcheroo?
sequel. No,
sequel, go
one
ahead.
more thing I have.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Reunion game 25 years later.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be great.
All the guys come back. They're like, 30 something maybe, or, I don't know, whatever. They're older and they're like, for whatever reason, I don't know what the reason they would have to get this game together.
Mhm.
We could brainstorm that, but there was a reunion
You know what would work
game.
better is if they're 10 years. 10 years works better.
I
And maybe
think
like
the
10
ti-
to 15.
Well, because they're only like 10 or 11 in this movie, so I was trying to make them a little.
Okay, 15 I think would be a good hit.
15 could probably work.
Let's split the
Yeah,
difference.
let's split. Okay.
Okay.
You can drink with me.
All right. No. All right. Switcheroo, I got one.
All right.
I could see the Sandlot kids being interchanged. Like, I would like a Sandlot-esque, like, movie, football movie, where, like, you kind of have the one guy who's, like, obviously the best out there, and then you just kind of have...
I like the concept.
Because the Sandlot kids, all of them were pretty good at baseball in some way. In Little Giants, these kids are, like, very much... there's no way Zoltek's doing anything in football.
No.
He's too uncoordinated. He's too
Right.
fat.
I just thought of this.
Let's hear it.
Kind of inspired me. Woj.
That's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
Good for something. That's
I'm
good.
hey, fuck you. All right,
kidding.
Go ahead.
I liked it. I'll
You
allow
got
it.
like a fucking tournament of all the movie kids of this time, like Sandlot kids, Mighty Ducks kids, Little Giants kids.
Yeah, they could all
whatever,
exist in the
like-
same universe.
And
in
they
that
have some
sense, yeah.
competition where they all compete in different sports: basketball, football, baseball,
Like a
hockey.
decathlon of sports.
Right. I don't know how it makes sense for all these people to be interacting in the movie or whatever, considering the Sandlots in the '60s and whatnot. But
Yeah, we're just brainstorming. Yeah.
that could be interesting.
All right. I would move to.
I only
to
have
go-
one sequel.
Oh, go
and
ahead,
that-
go ahead, sorry.
It would be a spin-off, I suppose, of like Icebox and her like transformation from a tough, tomboy.
Football.
But like now she goes into high school. She still has that edge to her, but you see her in a different light. Maybe she softens, and Junior gets himself in trouble, and she has to bail him out or help him out in a different way.
think Icebox in your sequel would be still playing football, or she would get
No,
it
she
out?
would, like I said, she'd transition towards a more softer, feminine
Okay.
type of
become a
personality.
lady and all that.
But at
shit.
the same time, she has that edge, and Junior gets himself in trouble where Rick Moranis
Devin
and some
Sawa,
of the
people-
guys from the previous movie have to come together to like maybe get him out
That
of
works.
a jam.
Here's my
That's it.
question.
Devin Sawa,
Kind
though.
of,
Devin Sawa,
We're kind
yeah.
of it's kind of going to lead into picking nits. That's
All right, yeah.
unanswerable questions. In that scenario that you're talking about,
Yes.
Bobby, are Patty and Danny together, or are Junior and Becky together? Because they both.
I
Right,
think
it'd be weird if they're both like
right the stepbrother thing.
Yeah,
I know.
like, how does that work? I was thinking about that like during the movie, like one of them has to not be together, right? Like
I mean, let's be real.
the
Like,
parents would be together.
I think that's more logical than
I was
like,
so-
young love breaking up after a year.
So you think
so.
that maybe so you're in that scenario, which I kind of agree with. Patty and Danny
get together.
married,
Yeah.
and they become stepbrother and sister and become like a brother and sister closeness.
Yeah.
Not a boyfriend.
That's kind of how,
because it's like, okay,
that's
do
kind of
they-
how I
they
envisioned
they
it. Yeah.
kiss at the end, right? That's
so like a peck maybe,
Like a peck.
or they like stare at each other and they have like a silent moment. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Either way,
it's-
no, I
It was a
agree.
cute
I
little
Either
agree.
way, they kept it
Yeah.
like very PG, which is
Yeah, I
good,
liked
and then
it.
that also opens up that
Well, 'cause
possibility to be
Yeah.
just like,
'Cause
hey,
she's clearly infatuated with him. He doesn't seem to like her in that way,
Right.
but he respects her football acumen and ability.
Right.
So I was just like, oh, how's that gonna work if they both like each, both couples like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird, but again, what the older people will probably.
And,
stay
it never
together.
finished out its process, if you will, because the movie just ends. So you
Yep.
don't really know.
All right, so picking hits.
Picking it.
Yeah, I got
All
it.
right. I'm as an uncle. This one kind of gets me. Like cutting your niece is diabolical.
That is.
when she's the best on
Right.
the team.
That's
if she
the-
was bad, I could be like, "Hey, honey, it's
This
not for
isn't
you.
really for you, no."
It's cool.
That's
Try
exactly,
something else."
That's exactly right, Woj. That's the kicker. Is like, okay, especially in the 90s, like having a girl on the football team, even though it's like a little kids team, so I could see them having a girl maybe, but maybe at that time, not so much. But the fact is, like you said, she's the best player on the field. She's kicking all these dudes' asses. You want her on the team.
Right, she's an asset,
Like-
but they had the whole like he's a chauvinist or misogynist, so that's where his mind
Which
goes.
kind of leads me into my next picking, or more of like a question, I guess. What do you guys think? So, like, was Kevin at the diner? Was he being disingenuous, or was he gaslighting Becky?
He was gaslighting the shit out
or
of her.
was he being a good uncle, or was it a little of both? Because in theory, if she doesn't play, his team's got a better chance of winning. He knows that.
He guarantees it.
However, he also does seem like he's a good uncle to her, mostly outside of cutting her.
I mean,
What do you think?
I think there is
80-20.
I think there is some sincerity in there, but overall, I think it's like you see that Kevin O'Shea is a dickhead.
So do you think he went to that diner with the intention of soiling her?
I don't think
want to
that.
be
I
on
don't
the
think
team?
he
I don't-
premeditated.
Yeah,
I think,
that's good.
but
I don't-
like if the
But he's
conversation led that path,
I think
He saw a shot and he took it.
Yeah, I think he kind of was just like, this would be great for me because I think it is very like Kevin O'Shea is self-centered.
And it kind of works out.
I
too,
knew you'd see it my
and
way.
it kind of works out too because he is being nice to her, and that's what she wants to hear. But it also works out for him in the football sense as well. So it's like, yeah,
I can understand, like I said, with like I guess a double-edged sword. Like he was trying to be genuine, but at the same time, it worked to his benefit.
I saw some moments of sincerity.
I
there,
liked
so-
when he told Spike's dad, he's like, I don't like, he's like, I thought you wanted to win the game, not like that. You and your kid, you pull any crap like that again, you're off the team. Like, I was like, there you go. There's someone who's a true, like,
he's not a complete dickhead.
yeah, he respects the sport.
Yeah, I don't.
Late hits, fuck that.
I don't really. So Joe Bays, who was in Office Space as one of Peter's bosses,
Oh yeah, butts.
Yeah,
yeah,
he is in office.
I don't really get the
Should have him for that
Him being
guy.
a jerk.
he was so over the top of a dickhead, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you a dickhead to Danny?
I think it's like-
Danny's doing nothing. Like, hey, what's up, man?
I think it's one of those things where it's like this guy never grew up and he's in this small town and he grew up
Right.
with Kevin is his guy. He's in the beginning like
he's-
I
yeah,
got
big
Butts,
shadow.
You're on my team and like he just is in that. He never got out of that mindset where he's
Right.
like
He's still hooked.
he's still like, oh, I'm the high school
that mind.
jock. He's
Gotcha,
the nerdy
gotcha,
guy.
gotcha.
No, it is stupid. It is like, well, really, man. You're
It's just
like,
too much.
yeah.
Like, there's so much where he's like, oh, well, fuck you, and I'm like,
But that one where he's like, hey, Butts, want to do me a favor today? Sell a car.
yeah. Yeah, in terms of like the difference in talent level, Kevin's team would have physically murdered the Little Giants. Like Spike is a grown fucking boy and he's like clearly got an anger problem. Like he's going to rip somebody's he ripped the helmet off. He would
Yeah.
rip one of those kids' actual heads off.
And especially were these two reasons also. Becky sitting out more than half of the game. Let's say like
Yeah.
2/3 of the game pretty much. And she's the best player. Also, Junior being injured after a certain while, who's the second best player, the only other.
Yeah. They're
decent
down
player.
their two best players.
And thirdly, if I may.
You may.
You may.
The Giants, we don't really know outside of like 6 of the kids, the other players. They have just like random kids. Like
They
one of the
don't go
guys' name
into
is
detail.
Fast Eddie. He's like the only other one I remember. Like, so who's on their offensive line? Who's on their defense? Who plays what position? We know they got Zoltek is the lineman, Heyman's the receiver, Tad's like a
Running back,
scat
scat back, or
Yeah.
and
tight
then
end,
Johnny's like the holder slash.
They said Jake Berman was
running
on
back.
the line in that.
Yeah, and he's tiny as fuck.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the
what's he gonna
smallest
do?
kid. They just.
I
do
like that he was in the foam, that one scene. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
My mom didn't think it was enough protection. He walks in like with 3 inches of foam. Picky nits I have. If he's like I said, you have Kevin O'Shea, who's played football his whole life. If they start targeting Spike constantly, why not just throw the ball to one of your receivers? Like, it seems like, not to change the plan, but it's like you stuck with give the ball to Spike every play. Dude, throw a play action in there. I don't know, roll
I
out.
also have a picky name.
And the stadium, if you guys paused it, because I did, it's only 60 yards.
Yeah, I could easily.
Well,
I saw that.
Little kids field smaller or no? I don't know.
I played on 100 yards when I was young.
I think it also could be something where they're like, yeah, we're just gonna show
it's kind of like movie magic,
stuff where
it's
they're
on a
like, hey, we don't need
back
to
lot
show all the.
I'm just saying they could easily update in modern technology to make it look 100 yards.
How about this one involving Spike / the other teams? So Spike joins the Cowboys the day before the big game. He's not on the team, and he leaves the Giants that afternoon.
Yeah.
Goes on the Cowboys, and the next day is the best player on the which he is the best
dude,
player.
Look at him.
But I'm saying like he doesn't know the plays or anything.
He's played football his whole
one
life.
play.
Oh, I don't know.
It was basically
that's a
hand him
weak.
the
That's a
I
weak.
thought
picking
maybe they
it,
could.
man.
I thought maybe he could have had like a few days.
I'm just saying it's a weak picking because it's him is clearly like he's the most athletic. He's the most football oriented.
I'm sure he
he's
could
the
pick it up.
biggest
And
psychotic.
as a Corvette owner, sorry, a little dune buggy would not be able to keep up with a Corvette if I wanted to
I was
just
about
push
to say,
it.
yeah.
Sorry,
There's
I'm
no
going,
way.
I'm going 0
There's
to like
no
60.
way the go kart
And to go-
keeps up.
To go
with.
directly into that, how does the dad not know what Kevin O'Shea looks like?
Yeah,
Or
it's
that
weak.
Danny is.
Right.
He's tiny. He's in a go kart. He looks like a nerd.
Right.
You are clearly a fan of him. You know
You
he
know
won the
what he looks-
Heisman. You probably have an idea of what he looks like. Also, even if he was fooled, let's say, really, he had him on the team
for a week
like,
and a half.
for like a day or two. Or
Yeah, at least
whatever.
a day. Yeah.
Like, and Kevin didn't just come to the practice and be like, "Hey, I'm Kevin O'Shea, and I'm the one."
I
you
think
want." Or
Kevin had some hubris there, knowing like, all right, he's gonna join my
How about,
team.
or like, couldn't he have just literally shown up after the train passed to the house and be like, "Hey, I'm Kevin O'Shea. Where's Spike?"
It's a plot line,
like-
pusher type of deal. It's not a picky nit necessarily, but I did hate it a lot.
I did hate it a lot.
Spike talking in the third person.
I liked it. I think it added to his
I think I
character.
like it too, yeah.
I mean,
Spike
again,
needs a
like,
lead blocker.
Spike don't play with girls.
It's again like I don't think he needed it. I think he was an asshole by himself, but I mean, this guy is one of the most notorious, asshole Brink. I mean,
Yeah.
Brink was great, man.
dude, he
I
is
love Brink.
such a prick and Brink.
Val. And Brink.
So good, which we will do in this podcast.
Absolutely.
I
Well,
will.
we talked about it with Dave when we do a Disney movie, like theme month or
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Dave
He's
wants
like,
to be
Dave
on?
wants to come back.
Hell yeah!
So,
All right.
Nice.
I got a few here.
Go ahead.
What the heck? Johnny's
Words.
dad like abandons him for like days or weeks at a
All
time.
the time. Where's the mom?
Where's anyone? The kid's like 10 or 11 years old.
He's a latchkey
He's just
kid.
by
yeah.
himself for like come on. That's something.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't he have stayed with Rick Moranis or something? Or
Yeah.
one of the teammates maybe? I don't know. Like, this kid's just abandoned.
We
him
assume
by
his
himself.
mom's there, right? Or
No.
no?
It's just never shown.
I
Never
don't-
mentioned, or at
I
least.
always assumed that the dad was a single father.
Could
The
be.
mom either died or left them or whatever, and he's like a businessman, so he's got all this stuff to do, but who's watching the kid? It's
Right.
kind of crazy.
Just on the Johnny thing, I just thought it was extremely satisfying for him to like reconnect with his dad as he's scoring the touchdown. I was like, oh, that's nice.
It was a good feel good. moment.
And then I just not a picky nit, but like old school goggles were fucking dope back in the day. The
Yeah.
You look like Horace
the
Grant.
big thick ones, yeah, fucking Horace Grant, hell yeah.
NBA Jam, you knew.
I got a couple.
All right, go ahead, Ryan, finish it up.
So I think this part was kind of corny. I'm sure it goes with the small town thing, but like The police car driving at night and talking on the loudspeaker to the neighborhood and all the kids, good luck in the game, the big game tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good night, Urbania. I don't know. It was kind of, I didn't like it.
I like that. That's small town USA.
It's fine
That's
to me.
It is
that's
like,
cherry pies and grandma, you know.
What else
it's
you got?
a little too
Cookies.
50s for me.
All right, whatever.
What else you got?
These are weak picky nits, man. Pretty weak.
Little weak.
Oh, blow me.
Just
No,
saying.
thank you.
It's not habanero.
Suck my dick.
How about
No, thank you.
Tim Duncan getting no love on no screen time? Every other person got a moment with the kids. Tim
You
Brown,
say Tim Duncan?
Tim Brown. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
You
you
said Tim
did say Tim
Duncan.
Duncan. I was
Tim
like,
Duncan not.
I was like,
Tim Duncan didn't get an ounce of
Tim
screen
Duncan,
time. This is
who was a
bullshit.
freshman at Wake Forest. Tim Brown. You
Tim
got
Brown,
Steve
yeah, you
Atman getting something. Emmett Smith gets something. Bruce Smith gets something.
Got no love.
Was there a Tim Brown scene that got cut?
Had
or
to
like
be.
he like just
Had to
couldn't?
been.
They couldn't come up with something for him. Like maybe he couldn't teach Hayden how to catch a ball. Like it's sitting right there. Hayden can't catch. You have one of the greatest possession receivers of all time. Maybe teach him how to catch the fucking ball. I don't know.
It was right there for the picking,
Yeah.
but you gotta think there's
my
some
last
cut for
picky
time.
nit was John Madden as he's exiting, the scene about to get on the bus. He's like, all right, well, good luck. And that kind of maybe is like, it seemed very passive or very like, short for him to be kind of like quick like that. But he doesn't like, I thought he could have had a more positive note or demeanor with the team before he left, but it is what it is.
I mean,
That's a
yeah.
weak one though.
I had like it's not like a picky nit. It's more of like a thing they could have done if they wanted
All right.
to. We kind of mentioned it a little bit. Like I think they could have leaned more into the Danny and Patty romance storyline.
Yeah, they
And
abandoned that pretty
having
quick.
Becky being upset by that, like how like maybe she's replacing her mom, and also the fact that the guy she likes that's her mom, so it's like kind of an awkward, weird thing. Like it's like they don't really mention it ever, and I just felt like it was a missed opportunity. Maybe they could have gone somewhere with that.
Sure.
That's fair.
A little. Thing.
It seems like they were pressed for time. Really, it's an
I
hour
mean, it's
40.
hour 45 minutes. or
Yeah,
whatever.
there's probably a lot of deleted
It's
footage.
not important, obviously, to the movie, and this part's hilarious. Dude, teach me. Sorry.
They were watching 40-Year-Old Virgin in the background
This is
now.
where
All
he's
right,
putting all the condoms on.
let's put a
Let's-
bow.
let's put a
Are
bow
you
on
guys-
this.
Yeah, I'm
Any
good,
last
yeah.
one?
All right, so we're gonna have Woj
Ratings.
start us off.
All right.
Words.
I honestly, again, after revisiting this, I now think it's for sure an own. I think it should be in the rotation of classic football movies that obviously like Replacements is the ultimate comedy football movie of all time. Quote me on that. But I think Little Giants is one that definitely tugs on the heartstrings. So I think it's definitely one that should be in there. Own it. I don't own it, but I'm going to own it. I'm going to go buy it. I'm going to give this an 8-8.
I like it. The
Yeah,
big 8-8.
The Michael Irvin, the big 8-8, baby. That was unintentional too, by the
That
way.
worked out.
That was fantastic.
It's definitely an own. I do own it, and this is a hard DVD to get, by the way, Woj. At least it was. I have it in a 4-pack with Surf
4-pack?
Ninjas, Little
Oh.
Big League, and this and some other.
I'm not a big fan
Oh.
of Little Big League though.
It's okay.
It's so good though.
It's a good 4-pack. So, yeah, it's a great one. I think it's obviously it's a kids movie, so depending on what you're in the mood for, but I think for all ages it holds up. You got a great 2 leads: Ed O'Neill, Rick Moranis. So you can watch it with your kids. You can watch it by yourself. Have a good time. I went 8.5. I think it's pretty good.
All right, terrific. This is
Thanks, Johnny.
thanks for your drop in.
No problem, Johnny. And kick it over to you, Bobby.
I love this movie. Like I said, I think it played a big role in my life early on. I love football. Was drawn to it. This it has more of that nostalgia filter, turned up on it. It's an own it. I give this a 9.2. It hits in my 9 categories just because of what it means to me, but also you got an incredible cast. I love Rick Moranis. I love Ed O'Neill. So this, and just like I said, it's not too sugary and it plays well. So go ahead and go get Little Giants or go watch it. I'm glad we revived his life or his love for it.
That's
Currently streaming free on YouTube with ads right now.
Oh, terrific. Well, there you go. YouTube, go check our podcast and then go over to that. Who's next on our movie setup?
I think it's me.
We got a big man.
J-Bone.
All right, so
J-Bone.
yeah, we're gonna do.
J-Dog.
J-Dog.
We're obviously still into free play. Just
Yeah.
whatever you guys want. We'll maybe kick around some stuff. I know we're gonna get into the
We're getting
100th
to 100,
episode,
yeah.
and we gotta good thing coming up for that.
We have ideas for theme months coming.
Right, so we're going to be doing those during the football season for sure, but obviously fantasy football will definitely take
precedence.
A lot of shit over. So for this one, though, I wanted to kind of stay away from football until football season kind of started. I'm going to go with Burnt, 2015 with
Bradley Cooper,
with Bradley
the chef
Cooper.
movie.
Yes,
Nice. I never saw that.
It's fantastic.
And I just
movie.
I've a couple weeks ago finished watching finishing the Bear, the new season. So it was good stuff.
I enjoyed it.
So it's just called Burnt, right?
Burnt.
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 2015 Bradley.
2015.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen clips of this.
So
movie,
coming at you, we're going to do it. Doctor.
Appreciate you guys coming by my casa, and we're probably gonna be at the Woj setup
Dojo.
Yeah, Woj Dojo. I like that. Wojo.
But yeah, I mean, dude, thanks
Not
for having
Miss
us over
Wojo.
for sure. Hopefully this one gets up to 1,200 views
That'd
as
be
the
cool.
other one did. Somehow.
We gotta get Addie on here. Maybe we should just go grab
Come
her.
here. Where's the cat?
Where is the kitty? She's hiding.
Is she in the honey barrel?
Yeah, she's sitting on the kitchen table or the kitchen chair.
Call me
Well, maybe we'll get a couple snaps. We'll put her
I'll send
picture
you
as
guys
the
some
mascot
pictures.
here.
Yeah.
We'll get that going. But Journeymen Lounge podcast will ride again, and we will do that next week. Peace out.
I salute you.
I salute you.